Yes. Now we've got music. I just got to add them one at a time. There we go. Now I'm in. And now we're going to add Discord in. Maybe. Yeah, no, you're still not heard at all. I will just capture it this way.
Strims.
There we go. You are now in.
Oh my gosh. What about you?
I'm in. We've got music and yeah, music and us. So we're good.
That's good. Well, good night, everybody.
It's been real. I can't believe we made it to level 25 in one sitting.
Wait a minute. That's not even a thing.
It can be.
If I made it. There is technically levels, but no one ever plays characters that have over levels.
That's just because you don't like balancing at anything greater than level 12.
No one enjoys balancing over level 12. There's a reason that Baldur's Gate 3 stopped at level 12.
That's because they're weak. They didn't have the They didn't have the mental fortitude.
It's like it's right above that level where you really start getting into your characters are titans, right?
Yeah. And you get spells that do really stupid things.
I think it's really the spells that are probably were the hardest to navigate around in that.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
I mean, fighter also gets very problematic at like 16.
You spelled remember wrong.
No, you did.
You don't remember how to spell it?
Remember?
You got it.
Where did I spell it wrong?
On Twitch, it looks like a knight who remember.
Yeah, no, I totally spelled it wrong in that title. I was looking at the overlay. I'm like, no, I didn't.
No, I didn't. I did it just fine.
It's fixed.
It's good. It's good. Okay.
Words are hard.
Everyone here. Is everyone ready?
Ready for what?
Start.
I don't know where I am, and I don't know why I'm here.
Exactly. That's why we're doing this.
I'm not ready at all.
Is you made a level 5 character, and it's a folk horror setting.
Real quick question: who are you?
Oh God, I don't know that.
Asking for a friend.
Who?
The friend.
Friend.
Okay, but who's the friend?
Oh,
okay. Yeah, I don't know who I am. Anyway, so we start off tonight with the 4 of you showing up and entering into a mansion in the middle of some spooky woods. And we are just going to go right into it rather than have the lead up. You guys are in said mansion in this hall right at the beginning as you guys walk in to this very gothic mansion. It has very dark marble themes, the staircase in front of you that goes up to the 2nd floor that has a balcony. It has a couple suits of armors. Outside, you noticed at least one gargoyle that was sitting up near the top of it. It is only a 2-floor mansion, but at the very top, what would be a kind of 3rd floor is a large tree garden, almost like a large orchard that sits atop it. And the 4 of you, plus it looks like others, were invited to a dinner get-together at said mansion. You do not know the name of the host. The only thing is it said the letters that you got was signed N. And yeah, as the 4 of you make your way in, the sound of music fills the halls. You see in front of you said staircase with 3 people already talking to an older gentleman. Straight in front of Sassafras, you see a small hooded figure, all dressed up in a coat, It is not cold in here at all. It is actually rather warm, but they still have a coat on. You see what looks like a kind of creepy, silver-skinned, long white-haired, also cloaked figure, probably around 6 feet tall. And then you see what looks like a large goblin-esque bog creature talking to an old gentleman. And as the four of you get in, the gentleman starts going towards you. Hello, 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 welcome. And this is where we're going to do introduction. He's going to go over to Sassafras. Welcome, Sassafras. And would you like to describe your character?
So, Sassafras is a tree. He has a bunch of iron plates haphazardly grafted to his skin. He has a bunch of syringes on him, all different colors, a bunch of wires, and he has like 3 or 4 weapons on his back.
Okay. And yeah, he would reach a hand out to you. Like old, you notice that he looks very old, but he's actually, as you look very closely, he seems to be almost made of straw. You would know him as a harvest-born. And it's just like the straw itself is kind of fraying at the edges. It looks to kind of droop and peel down a little bit. He reaches out a hand to say hello as he looks around the rest of the hallway. Turns and yeah.
Kind of not crush his hand, but like not gentle.
He actually, so you go for a handshake. You go for a handshake and you give him a handshake and you try and give him a firm handshake, and he actually gives you a very firm one right back. He looks a little bit stronger. Yeah.
More than you look.
I mean, I used to be an adventurer back in the day. I still have.
I took an arrow to the knee.
Good night, everybody.
Oh, it never gets old.
And I see you also arrived at the same time as Zilch over here. And he goes over, hello, Zilch. And he reaches out a hand to say hello. And if you'd like to describe your character, Rufus.
Okay. So Zilch is a furbolg. So he's a bit taller than most people. He looks very grimy. He's in very tattered clothing, and he does look kind of manic, but he's not crazy. Everybody thought he was crazy for a really long time, and it turns out that he wasn't, and he kind of recently figured out that he wasn't. Because when he was a kid, like, random shit would happen when he got angry or mad or sad, but now he knows that he's actually just a sorcerer and he can't actually cast spells, so he's kind of coming to terms with that. I just kind of looked down at the guy's hand, and
he's maybe like 4 feet tall, so he's shorter. You're definitely looking down.
I look at my hand. My hand's really dirty. I don't know if I would shake his hand, and I'd be like, "Hi,
welcome." And he kind of pulls his. I guess he looks you over. He sees that your hand's a little bit dirty, and he just goes into a wave.
Hand.
Yeah, as you look at your hand, he goes into a wave. Welcome. I'll help you get situated in a moment once I'm done greeting everyone else.
I didn't know how urgent it was, so I came right here. I didn't even.
Well, I mean,
I came right here.
It's tonight, so like, there's no other night you could come here.
True.
Anyway, welcome, Pip. And he reaches out a hand, and if you'd like to describe Pip.
How tall is this guy?
4 feet.
Oh, 4 feet. Perfect. Okay. I reach up a little bit.
Okay.
Pip is a 2 foot tall Flameborn rodent warlock.
Oh.
You're looking at Zilch, and he's like, you have almost hurting yourself to look at his face.
Like, so wait, you're how tall?
2 feet tall.
Like,
I'm
can be
7'3".
Sassafras is 7 feet.
Oh, nice! I got 3 inches on Sassafras. It's just because my hair's sticking up. It's not real.
I went with the tiny variant.
Nice.
Ankle sniper.
You actually are, I believe, considered a small creature when it comes to size.
I think that's true. Yes.
Nikito.
But yeah, So you Plagueborn Warlock. Okay. He'll bend down a little bit, not that much because he's 4 feet, but he'll bend just a little bit and go to shake your hand.
I will shake it back. Thank you for inviting me.
You're welcome. I'm not the one that personally invited you. It's the person that owns the mansion that invited everyone here this evening. But we're definitely here to make sure that you feel at home. It'll be a wonderful dinner party.
Do you have any booster seats?
We actually have another. One second. As you look over, you actually see that the person that is the hooded person with the like eyes coming back through the mask as well is only about 3 feet tall. And it's like, well, it'll be bar posts over there. We have seats for anyone, of course. If you went also Marpo's a little bit on the tidier side.
Excellent, thank you.
We got like Zilch over there. We have a large seat for you. And he looks back over and says, and sassafras. We have large. Where do you think you could possibly want? As he makes his way over. And we have Old Torn the Plagueborn. But you're not a Plagueborn at all, are you?
So my character is a 6-foot-tall werewolf that has foaming blood red spittle as if I have rabies and oozing, festering pus coming out of tons of wounds all over my body. Super gaunt, sinuous muscle, looking like I'm ravenous and starved, and half feral. I just eat.
I want to make you have a special seat at the table, a little bit away from everybody else. Or you can sit right next to Lenareth.
I was not aware that there was a plague specialty for monks.
There is.
And that's what I took. So it's not racially, I'm a curseborn.
Yeah,
which
but
is
you're
a werewolf-like species. But then I took that plague thing, and I just look fucking awful. I'm amazed that you could be in a party with this.
I'm very happy to know that I'm not the grossest one here. So like Zilch is excited.
I am a wolf with rabies who might as well serve Nurgle.
I didn't even know you were part of the party until he talked to you. So I'm excited that I'm not the most disgusting one in the party.
Well, if everyone would like to follow me upstairs real quick, we'll go right away. Food is being prepared upstairs here. I can show you where your rooms will be later tonight, and then you can get yourself situated, and then we'll go for food.
Frank, how much movement do you have?
I have 30 feet.
Oh, good.
He was really fast.
Good. I was just trying to figure out if it was worth. Should you be on my shoulders? Was the real question. But
nope,
you're good.
I've got full movement.
You're good.
Okay, so they're gonna follow you up. As Old Torn is going up, you're gonna see Marpost like look very quizzically at Old Torn and kind of look him up. Marpost being only 3 feet tall, look him up and down a little bit and be like, not like angrily, not.
Do I notice
anything like that? Do a perception check.
Boy, do I have perception as a good thing.
You do. You don't.
I don't.
You don't notice it, so you would just keep going.
I am focused on the eating.
You're looking at me. I bet he only has.
I leave stains in my wake. There's organic, festering slop where I've been.
You actually see, so you would notice behind, as you are leaving these things in your wake, out of the door over here is a little tiny, it looks like a creature made of wood, almost in like a doll type fashion, like runs out, really small legs, runs out behind you and just takes like a broom and a mop and just starts mopping up and trying to clean behind Old Torn.
I was just about to say, do we get a Roomba? It just follows him
Essentially,
around.
That's essentially what this
Yeah,
is doing.
yeah.
Is being a Roomba. Okay. Thing.
Good job.
I'm kind of making up my own plague manifestation, but there's a D10 table of all the fun things I could have done.
There are. There is.
They're all
Okay.
awful.
They are. They are all awful. I didn't preload. I wonder how awful. I wonder how long this will take.
7.
There we go. At least someone got it. That's all I need. Just one person.
Oh, those all sound cooler than what you actually took.
I just made my own thing of kind of blood breath mixed with gutter pox.
Yours is definitely much more revolting. These ones sound way cooler if you just read the name.
Oh, the
Yellow
actual
death.
name of them, yeah.
Yeah.
The,
Gut.
Yeah, they sound cool. I don't read unbolded words. I don't know about the rest of you.
the unclean
Kind of
one
a personal
is,
decision.
The unclean one's pretty bad. We are an undulating mass of pallid flesh, teeth, tongues, grotesque mutilated growths, and new tentacle-like appendages and gnashing mouths are all coming off of you. I don't think anybody would have invited that to a dinner party, so I avoided it.
I like that there's nothing in your picture that like goes to any of that. And I was like, oh man, I'm gonna be the only gross one in the party.
No, I just didn't want to go
Fair
drain a river to get another AI image.
Okay, so he's gonna go up the stairs and you start heading towards the east wing. Right down to here, there'll be rooms for everyone. Rooms for everyone.
We're gonna eat dinner in separate rooms.
No. I just anyone can get situated. I mean, we're spending the night here, so
Oh yeah, it's a
might as
sleepover.
well. You
I
can
don't
feel
actually-
free to pick any room you like.
I didn't take any start. I have $100 and nothing else.
Why didn't you take any starting equipment?
Because I'm a monk. What was I gonna pick?
You can take whatever you wanted.
I looked at starting equipment and I was like, what? I don't have proficiency in armor. I can't just buy stats. So I guess whatever.
Right there at the end of the hallway is the bathroom if anybody needs it.
Is it the left
Kind of
or
looks
the
at old Torn. Yeah, it's toward the. He looks at old Torn and is like, just make sure to change
this
out the
bathroom?
water once you're
I'm
done.
standing
Yeah.
right here, and when he like says that there's a bathroom there that someone can go into, I slowly back up into the room.
I go in here and some of my skin sloughs off, and I just vomit at things, wipe my face off on a towel, throw it on the floor, and then go back to open the door. You look at a completely different room.
Oh, no.
Eventually, this
You got
little
more of those robots.
this little
Put in
dog
things.
is following as fast as it can.
Oh, the robot's
just, like,
first
clean-
words
starts
were "for
cleaning up."
fuck's sake." He's never spoken before.
I just wheeze growl on my exhale, and I just go.
Somehow, this doll seems still happy. It's very perplexing, but it's still just happily going along, cleaning things up. Okay, well, once everyone gets situated, we can get started with dinner. There's one more guest that has yet to arrive. I'll go greet him. When you're all ready, just make your way down to the south. That's where the dining hall is.
I say this in character. I swear to God, if Keegan shows up, I'm gonna be pissed. Who could it be? Is anybody else as excited as I am? I didn't even know anybody else got letters. I'm not around people much.
I couldn't tell.
You guys, I don't know if I would consider people. I don't consider me people, so don't take any offense to it.
I'm a plant, so no offense taken.
I'm of Wolf Clan.
I look over
I'm
and
just hanging
down
out.
at Pip. I'm like,
The
what are you?
Who are you talking to?
I'm a rat.
Ah, I didn't see you.
Hello.
Oh, hi.
You're large for a rat, but small for a man. Intriguing.
I stare
Thank you.
down the rat.
Hello.
Eat.
No. The rat had a letter.
Rats are a friend, not food.
Fine.
You can eat the next
Yeah.
person who walks through this door, though.
The doll that is following is like, there'll be food later. Don't worry. There'll be food.
Food.
Is the food clearly marked? I think it might be an issue for this guy if it's not.
No, don't do it. We'll make sure. Don't worry. Please don't go around eating random things, please.
What about random people?
Can you taste?
That too. Can I taste?
Yes.
No. I
Can
eat
you
for
smell?
pleasure occasionally, but I can't taste. I'm not the cook. That's why I'm not the cook. Can I smell? Yes.
I'm sorry.
Oh. Can you taste what you smell?
Ooh, good question. Good question.
No, I can't taste, but I can smell.
How does wait,
You know how if you smell something
I'm
really
like-
hard, you can taste it sometimes.
like scratching my oily hair? I'm like, aren't those two senses like heavily connected?
Yes, that's what I've been
Wow.
told. But I can taste. I can't taste, but I can smell.
I put my hand on whatever would be its shoulder, and I'm, you are an enigma. I just turn around.
This thing's like 3 feet tall, so you have to bend down.
Oh man.
Apparently, everyone is short.
That's
But yes,
not true.
whenever you
Everyone
like-
is tall, except
yeah.
for.
I'm studying the little wood robot cleaner.
Mhm.
I'm interested. I'm kind of going to keep my eye throughout the day to see if any of the plague he keeps picking up after me begins to take root in him.
Sure. As of right now, it doesn't look like it. But what's happening is it's like taking a mop behind you to pick up the mess, and then it goes into like a compartment on the side of it, like wrings it out in the compartment on the side. The like red pustule-like liquid. And then yeah,
Is it fair to say that okay, so first of all, somebody's not actually in the campaign in D&D Beyond, which is crazy.
oh, I think that's Ross made his character
how's
in
that even
the
work?
old one shot. It's in the old one shot.
Oh, you
which
could
is fine.
import it. I was gonna say, is it fair to say that they all know that like they double me at a minimum in health? Like, do I look very frail compared to them? I look.
You do
like
look
I'm
very
in.
frail. You have like
I'm dressed in
a basic
rags.
constitution.
Like
Why? What do you have for HP?
27.
I guess also so you and also old Torn would look frail
Because like
Yeah, I don't have
compared
any-
to the other two.
Yeah, mine's only 33.
I've got like a 10 AC as well.
I don't have that. I do have a 16 AC.
He's gonna die so fast.
Oh yeah, I'm a backliner. I go with the spells pretty good. Then nothing else. I don't want to be in the combat. I want to be a part of the combat. I don't want to be in it though. You guys can be in it.
My big thing is the monk thing where I can negate the damage as a reaction. That's kind of
Yeah, monks are
That's
good.
kind-
Pestilence
yeah.
monks are also pretty cool.
I'm digging it at level 5.
Yeah.
A lot of the monks didn't seem to do a lot of interesting things at level 5. The healing monk, I think, was the second most interesting to me.
Hand of Mercies. I've seen
yeah.
a couple people play that at this point.
I almost did the Way of Shadow, but I'm like, you get better night vision and you can cast darkness, and I'm like, and one other spell, and I'm like, I don't want that. But I'm assuming at later levels this cool stuff.
I don't know. Anyway,
I'm going to use Vermin Kinship to start chittering at Frank's character. You can communicate simple concepts to vermin such as rats, pigeons, and insects.
you do understand him, but
So
it's actually more confusing because you can understand common, but now he's just giving simple
gonna say,
concepts.
explain like in detail how this communication is happening. Like how are you tapping into him at like a more like bestial level to communicate this than common?
Why are
I
you talking
am-
the equivalent of Latin?
I'm light scratching on the wall with my wolf claws, and making
please don't scratch on
weird
the wall. Please don't.
chittering noises with my mouth to convey to the rat how hungry I am.
Yeah.
I respond back in common, saying, "I'm sure we'll be eating soon."
I speak.
You're like peering
Common.
around me. Hey, what time's dinner? Asking for a friend.
Dinner is whenever you'd like it to be. It should be ready very momentarily. If you want to make your way down to the dining hall, that's totally fine. To the south.
It would be so backwards if Ross only communicated that way and then Frank only responded in comment.
That is probably what will happen.
Slowly getting more and more annoyed.
Well, I didn't realize that was an option, or that would have been the plan.
I cannot express enough to you how much you don't want to actually eat me, even with all of your current illnesses.
Please don't eat each other.
It will end far worse for you than it will for me.
I just stare at you silently with my with the rabies
You guys-
foam dripping on the floor.
You guys going down to the bottom floor over there? This is the balcony, by the way. As you went up, there's the wooden floor with the, because you can see the staircase that's right in the center.
I hop down.
In the multiple columns. As you guys are all making your way back towards the center, you do see the last guest arrive. It is a very vibrantly colored owl person, known as an azure-born, very elegantly dressed in wizard's robes of the most vibrant of colors. He has a monocle, and he looks like he thinks very highly of himself. As you hear the conversation of the butler, welcome, Elamar. And you don't see Elamar give a handshake. He just kind of looks down.
Garb,
Thank
are
you
we
very
talking like fancy clothes?
Yes, very fancy wizard robes.
Okay.
You can tell that it's, even from the distance, you can tell that it is imbued with some form of magic.
I'm gonna like kind of hide behind Sassafras a little bit, and I'm gonna use disguise self to just wear nicer clothes and look more sorcerer-y.
Sure.
I've got a fur
gonna
bulb
jump
once
down.
per day for disguise self.
I'm gonna jump off the balcony and use slow fall to break whatever fall I have down to the ground, and then just go up to the new guy and do the same. Eat with the dripping.
He looks offended and disgusted. Can you please get and he talks to the butler. Can you please get him away from me? I would like to sit far away from this beast. And makes his way up the stairs.
I just follow him with my hat.
The butler like walks up. I mean, old sword. If you just follow me, just come this way, please. And Elamar like walks up to the side over that way, and like, I can show you right to food. I can show you right down this way, right down here.
You're gonna pull aside. The
He like pulls out a crumb of.
and silver if you put him at the same table.
Hey, it's just a tempting offer. I'm not going to lie. But no, I can't.
I don't
can't
think I
do
have
that.
money.
Actually, you know what?
I
Alright,
do.
you don't
I have
understand how much this
44 gold.
works.
Make
2 gold
a
pieces.
persuasion check. Oh,
Okay,
sure.
wait,
Make
wait.
a persuasion check with advantage for the 2 gold.
If I'm able to throw gold in there, can I make a persuasion check?
Wait,
No.
that's with advantage?
Hold on.
Roll a 1 and a 2.
Roll a 1 and
You
a 2.
I had a +7.
That was it. And he's like, no, it's tempting offer, but no. And he like pulls out a piece of bread and is like, or a piece of, no, it's like a piece of cooked meat and is slowly walking back towards here, looking at Old Sword, just this way, right into the dining hall this way. As he walks to the south.
I am gonna do an insight check to see if he's leading me into a dining hall.
Sure.
Sassafras.
It does seem to be a legit dining hall with the piece of meat. As he goes down here, right down, right here, this table right over here. And he places the piece of meat down on the lower left plate at this table.
I bet I can convince him to do what you want. He just doesn't look like a money guy to me.
What's he
What
want,
do
a
you have?
hand job? Like,
I look
Draw
at
job, yeah.
I look at Sassafras right in his eyes, like complete deadpan face, and I'm just like,
A little bit up.
I'm very persuasive.
Can I insight check that?
Can I make a persuasion?
I mean, no, there's no check here. You just know that you're persuasive, and you know
Is
that
it- I've got a +7.
You gotta make
you
him an offer.
feel you just feel with his passive persuasion that he radiates persuasiveness.
I mean-
Even though he is filthy and disgusting, he has this persuasive aura. He has the ability to talk. He can smooth talk. People look past it.
The way that I like to describe
the
it is people
inside
feel really sorry for me,
Yes.
Oh.
so I win
Yeah, you're
them
right.
over
He's
that
awesome.
way.
Michael to do it too, and I'll give you 2 gold pieces.
That's actually how I kind of lured this guy out. Why he's so high charisma? It's just people feel really sorry for him.
Okay.
Is that a goblin across from me?
So it's like a big goblin. They're called bogborn. They're like big goblin.
I speak goblin. I'm going to say
Mhm.
in goblin mind, and then just face first grab a piece of meat off the plate.
Sure. There is food already on the plates. The bogborn looks at you. Well, I mean, if that's what you're going for, that's fine. You can take anything you'd like, as long as you leave a little bit for me as well. And he starts taking a little bit.
Is this open seating?
Yes.
Okay.
You're sitting on the table.
No, I just wanted to show which table I'm actually at, because when I put it here,
No,
it was
that makes
ambiguous.
So these two are here.
I want to be at this person's table. I just assumed it was
table?
this one. This
person's table. Yeah, they're sitting at this table. They're looking around. So as you walk in, it is a little bit small dining hall, but it is set up with 4 very beautifully adorned wooden oak hand-carved tables with some of the finest cutlery and the finest china that exists. Food is already laid on each table. You see a set of stairs in the back, which you can hear coming from the stairs, the sounds of food cooking, plates moving around, dishes being cleaned. As you see, the back left seems to be stairways down to the first floor, which you imagine the kitchen would be. The Threadborn, the small little doll robot, is just constantly still following Old Torn until he sits down, and then the robot goes downstairs to go towards the kitchen. And as everyone enters in, it's like, please, yeah, Butler, please take your seats, anywhere you like. We've got food already here, feel free. We do not know when the owner of this place will be back, but they should be back at some point tonight. I just went out to get some specific fertilizer for the orchard that's up. It's very specific. It was prized possession up there. So, make yourself comfortable. Dig in. If you have anything at all you'd like, I'm pretty sure that our chef, Lillian, can make that in a heartbeat. He goes downstairs as well. The Bob Ward just starts going to town as well with Old Torn at the table in the lower left. The smallish creature or person that you've heard called Marpos at some point, that's also in the left, is just sitting there slowly eating, and just like pulls up the mass slightly, puts food in it, pulls it down really quickly, and you can see that person seems to be almost trying to like hide, like really quickly so that no one can look underneath. The Arjurborn, the very high class, just kind of sits there and looks over at Sassafras, not looking down because this is about 6 feet tall. Look up a little bit as they're sitting down and just says, Well, there could be worse company at this table. My name is
You're telling me, buddy.
My name is Elimar Carlana. What brings you here?
Oh, I'm here to
Is
see the
your
orchard.
full name Sassafras, or is your first name Sass and your last name is Frass?
No, just one. No last name. Just Sassafras.
It's like Cher, but longer.
I have heard it is a wonderful orchard. And Elimar pulls out a book and starts scribbling in it. I'd love to see it as well. I was told maybe in the morning we'd be able to be shown. After everything. And
After
he...
Like dinner?
Well, after tonight. Yeah. Dinner. Maybe some relaxation. Lillian is supposed to be a renowned chef. And honestly, if you look at what's on the table, it's beautiful. Are you friends with the... And he points all the way at the end at Old Tor. Are you friends with that guy over there?
There's just pieces of food flaking out in every direction as my hands are gripping the table and I'm eating from the big trough with my face.
You mean Old Torn?
Yeah. Is that what you call it?
Yes.
Okay. Yes. So was that a yes to you being friends with? Okay. Why?
Why not? Look at him.
Well-
Look at him. He's a specimen. Excellent in a fight.
Well, are we planning on fighting here? I was told it was just food, sleep in the orchard.
Well, I didn't mean now.
Okay, to each their own. I won't judge too much. As he says with the most judging of looks possible at you, and then he goes silent.
So why are you here?
The orchard, just like you.
Are you friends with the owner of the
I
mansion?
know I've never met. I got the letter about it. It said to me high-class individuals would be here. It looks like they've kind of invited everybody. Do a perception check, Sassafras, for me. There we go. So as you're talking to him, your eyes are kind of going back and looking at the book that he's also writing in, and you can see in the back of it. You don't exactly know what they are, but there are a lot of strange symbols scrawled along the back of it, and in various forms of languages. They look very interesting. As far as, through your times, you might have seen a couple wizards, but this is the first one of this type you've ever seen. Normally, a wizard book would have like spells or something, or may even be like completely blank on the outside, but this has scribbles in various languages, also images of various things on the back of it. It is a very unique book that he is scribbling in.
What are you, some sort of linguist or something? What's going on with your book?
Just a wizard that is studying various forms of magic. Do you know any magic yourself?
I know the magic of splitting a guy in two. That's about it.
How interesting. Yes, it's just, and he closes it, just various study. I study the occult. Various forms of cultists and whatnot. Hailing various gods. I try and figure out more information about them. Never going to join one myself, but that's what they are. The symbols.
Symbols are the occult.
Well, they're not the occult. Various forms of occults.
Are we talking like hexes? The voodoo?
There's some of that in this book, yes. The outside is mostly just very, like, the symbols of them, because each occult has a symbol of its own. I'll talk.
Sounds like gibberish to me.
It's very important stuff. But I understand someone might not understand it. It is okay.
Oak? No, I'm sassafras.
Oh boy. He just goes back into his book. Doesn't really address it. Would anyone else like to talk to anyone else? At different tables?
Who's sitting here?
So in front of you looks like a hooded figure with completely white eyes, very like light colored milky skin. Looks like, as you look at, there's white hair that also comes down, but as you look at the mandibles, it almost kind of looks a little bit like spider mandibles.
Mm-hmm.
Or wait a minute, no, different person.
Different spider.
Pardon me.
Family.
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 No, so it's just like a regular human face. The mouth actually looks like it almost, as she opens up to eat something, it's one of those things where you can't tell where her mouth is until she opens it up, as it kind of blends into everything. The nose is sunken in and they look like just two little holes. There are no spider-like features. It is just like a very kind of jarring figure to look at. You would know of them as, they're called the Deepborn. You see that on her. You see her occasionally like take a scrap of food and throw it down to the ground, and like a spectral hound comes up and then munches on it and then disappears again. With the cloak, you can see as she kind of goes up, and because everyone, you actually look around the table, everyone does probably adventure. There are some people that still have some form of weapon on them because they're just used to it, and you see that she has a rifle by her side that's just propped up against the table. And yeah, she doesn't really make any movement to start conversation, just kind of keeping to herself and her spectral hound.
Okay. How long is lunch or this meal?
It's
Are people
dinner.
just or dinner? How are people hanging around here, or like are they just eating and leaving?
They're hanging around at the moment.
Okay. So who are you?
My name is Kizana.
The name's Zilch.
Who are you? Zilch. Interesting.
This is Pip.
Pip, hello.
Hello.
As she like looks down. There is a booster seat. You're in a booster seat.
Thank you.
Pretty. Well, happy to meet you both. What brings you here? Here for the orchard?
Yes.
That's good. What do you do outside of this? What do you guys do? Like, tell me. Since we're here, what are you guys up to? Tell me a bit about yourself.
Well, you know how they say that like artists don't make a lot of money selling art?
I've heard that for.
I kind of do that,
Yeah.
but like with magic. Nobody wants to pay you to do spells if you don't know what they're called.
See how that could be difficult.
Yeah. So I've fallen on some hard times, but I think I can turn it around if I could just... And then I look around to see if anybody's listening really closely, and I like sneak into a building that definitely has a bathroom and clean up so I can get a job or something, you know? And if we find an orchard along the way, that sounds pretty cool.
I won't tell anyone if you don't. You do need to clean up, though.
It's hard to find the time. I'm so far behind everybody. I can't even read, but I can cast spells. How fucked up is that?
A bit strange. Have you ever heard of it? And she looks at Pip. You ever heard of that? I've personally never heard of that.
I can't say that I have either.
You probably should learn to read.
I'm trying.
Sometimes
Well.
people are just born with a natural ability to cast spells.
That's true.
That's what happened to me.
You might want to start by like learning the name of the spells that you cast, because then you could actually maybe sell your things.
I know a few of them, but people.
Okay.
So every time I tell people that I know, and then he like thinks for a second. Fireball. They want me to go fight things, but I'm not built for that.
I don't think anyone's gonna pay you to cast Fireball. Specifically. I was thinking that you like cast Prestidigitation and do like magic tricks. Do you know that one? Do you know that word? She writes it down
No.
on a piece of paper and
That's not helpful. That's not helpful.
Okay.
That's less helpful.
Ooh.
I'm kind of just really good at like a lot of fire and
A lot of fire.
and like I can stop other people from casting spells really good too. I just kind of say, yeah, I don't really want to deal with that, and it just kind of goes away.
That's a good talent to have. I mean, you might want to do some mercenary work at some
It's
point.
about like 50-50. I think
50-50.
I'm gonna figure that one out though.
I feel like in a life or death situation, 50-50 is pretty bad.
Well, you see, I try to use it a lot more than that. I don't even know if people are casting spells all the time, but like, so it feels
Oh,
like
you just use
50-50 to me. Maybe I get it 100% of the time and just nobody's ever casting spells. You
Oh.
know? You can't be too careful.
She like leans over to Pip and tries to like whisper it to him and like, do you think he's okay? Is he gonna be okay?
He is touched.
Okay, that makes sense. So what brings you here? What are you doing? What brings you to this mansion?
I'm also here for the orchard. Outside of here, I'm a nightshade farmer.
That's cool.
Any nightshades in particular?
You know, in a random assortment.
Writes down the word plant and slides it over. That's a word you should learn when it comes to nightshade farming. It's a plant.
I know, but like peppers?
Okay.
We're talking peppers?
Oh no,
Okay.
I wouldn't eat anything that I grow.
You don't like tomatoes either?
Damn.
Yeah, I wouldn't. Do you make any kind of potions with that, or do you process the materials at all, or do you just farm the ingredients?
I farm them and then I sell them to other people to process. I'm not very
okay.
gifted in that.
That's cool. That's good. You know, it's a good thing.
I don't ask them what they do with it.
No, I mean that
As
can
long
be
as they
some
pay me
shady
well.
business. That's
Ha,
I respect
shade.
right. Oh, yeah, I didn't even mean to do that. Did you get that one? Did you get that one, Zilch? Did you get
He
it?
can't understand
I don't know how to
humor
read.
that involves languages.
Oh, okay. That's. But yeah, no, that's good. You know, I understand. You can get some coins.
I don't even
sometimes.
think he can laugh.
I got thrown out of town because I was accidentally magicking. I didn't get to go to school.
Did you get like you got thrown out of town because you were accidentally magic?
Yeah,
Life
like-
is constantly hell.
Do you?
like when
do you
I got
have a?
what?
What?
Do you like? Did you get in trouble for it? Like really big in trouble, or just like
Yeah,
normal?
like when I got really
Just get
angry,
caught up.
like sometimes like fire would shoot from my fingertips, and
Did you have? As a little backstory, do you have like? It's not a bounty or anything. You just have a. You were just thrown out of town. Were you?
Yeah,
written up
yeah,
on
no,
any-
like-
Were you given any charges or anything by anyone?
I lived in the forest and nobody knew what magic was, and every time I got angry, fire came out of my fingers, and they were like, "We gotta get rid of this fucking kid. He's gonna burn down the forest or some shit." So they just like banished me. They don't think I'm evil. They're just like, we just can't do this.
When you say you were banished, the spectral dog like appears and growls at you. It's like a Rottweiler, and then you see Kizana be like, no, it's just a small little town. He doesn't have any form of thing with any. Sometimes we're hired. My dog is very good at sniffing out people who have done something against the law of the land.
Not on purpose. I
understand that. I understand. He doesn't always understand, though. That's why I just didn't tell him this.
Okay.
And he gets and the spectral dog disappears again. Right after she throws him a piece of meat. It's okay. That's just what I do.
Now I know I'm just a sorcerer.
That's good. Well, that's chaotic.
Yeah, it's crazy.
It is crazy. But you know, good on you.
Maybe I'll learn how to read. Maybe.
Yeah. So, he says yes, but looks at Pip and shakes her head no. Like, yes. As she's looking at Pip, just no. As you're doing this and having discussions and food is getting taken off the table and eaten and then replaced, the little tiny Threadborn comes up, as well as the you see another face come up as well. Looks like a small, almost halfling is just, or a small halfling is following around, just going, "Are you finished with that?" A small halfling goes over to old Tord. "Finished with that plate? Can I get that plate for you, please?"
Push him a plate and start. I push him the plate, take an empty plate and start filling that one up. Though
Okay.
Now that I've eaten a little, I am sitting down, but I am still eating at the same speed, just off of a plate now.
She takes it and then runs back downstairs. And the third board's going around. This entire time, at this point, you realize that Marpos is just keeps staring. The Bogborn just kind of looks like, why are you staring at that guy? And Marpos just looks up and doesn't say anything and just kind of goes back to eating and looks away.
Is that the one with
I'm sorry for
scarf over their face?
Yeah, Marpos is over the scarf over his face. The big goblin guy is the person who asked. Like, Marpos, why are you staring at that guy?
Staring at the guy who just picked up the plate, or staring at me?
At you.
She's
been just staring towards you. Yeah.
I pause eating and look up and go, "Yes."
You don't worry about her too much. She's just fascinated by things related to the plague. I told her not to stare, but it's a young kid, lost her parents.
"You wish to learn a plague?" I extend out a very plaguey hand to shake.
And she gets taken aback a little bit, and then she reaches out her hand. You see it pull back just for like a few seconds. You see the sleeve of the coat pull back a little bit, and you see what looks like small rat-like hand come through, like as the glove also pulls up, and you see all along the little tiny bit just pustules and whatnot up all over her arm. And she goes to shake, notices that her cloak and coat is coming out a little bit, and then immediately pulls her hand back and covers back up.
When you say rat-like, was it true rat so I could squeak at her? Or...
Yeah, no, it looks very similar to Pip, actually.
I go back to, I crack claws on a plate and shit her a little bit. A hello, plague bearer.
She does not say any word. She just looks down, like completely embarrassed. And the Bogborn pops up. She doesn't like talking about that much. She's not as open about that. Don't tell the others. She's
I'll be embarrassed.
Dealing with it.
We're vessels of the infinite on our journey.
Some people do see it that way, and she's got to find her own way.
Yeah, each their own. And then I go back to eating.
What?
But I'm still listening if he's talking.
he just the bogborn looks at you and is like, so did you just come here for a free meal? Because I respect that 100%. As he goes and grabs like a big chicken leg and starts munching on it.
We were summoned. I'm a vessel of the infinite. We go where we're needed, go where we're wanted, go where we travel.
Oh, okay. He takes his hand and like pushes Marpos away a little bit in like a protective manner away from you, hearing you speak about the infinite. Oh, okay. So you gotcha. So you're like destined to be here.
No, not destiny.
Oh.
There's no religious element. There's no religious element to this.
Oh, okay. You just go where you're needed. What is the infinite?
Is there a new clean plate here?
Yeah, you are almost constantly getting new plates.
I grab a clean plate, hold it in front of him, and just squeeze my hand so a pus globule pops and goes all over the plate. That is the infinite, which I carry.
Oh, so the infinite's what you carry in yourself.
Yeah, this is my dumbed down version of not knowing what cells are, but knowing they are many.
Sure. It's like, oh, okay. You have to excuse me. I'm a druid. Old-fashioned druid. I don't know anything about the infinite or anything like that. I just, live in a swamp.
Swamp is a good place.
Respect the trees. That's, honestly, I think if I'm catching your drift as to what the infinite is, you are correct. That is where Marpos did indeed catch. Was a swamp around, But yeah, you look like you're both dying at the same time as living, because you got all these pustules and you're still eating and you still don't look that bad, which is it's interesting. Maybe is that why you call it the infinite? Because it just keeps happening, but you don't die.
Embrace it. Become one with it. Learn.
Ah, okay. He just looks. He just goes back to eating and kind of starts. He breaks off conversation at that point, just looking kind of confused. But Marpos goes back to staring. And it's at this point where the butler comes up the stairs. Well, I hope everybody enjoyed their meals and everybody have a good time. Everybody have a good meal. I'll make sure to tell Lillian.
Quite good.
Good. Goes over to the other tables. Everybody okay over here?
Oh yeah.
Yes, thank you.
Okay. And then you two over here. Is everybody okay?
Yes. Compliments to the chef.
Okay, I'll make sure to tell her. Well, it is later in the evening, and the main event, the tour, will be tomorrow morning. So if you all would like to maybe hang out for a little bit, but start to head back to your rooms if anyone would like to turn in and whatnot. And then tomorrow morning, I did get news. The owner of the mansion will come back tomorrow morning and show everyone his new mansion. No, not his new mansion, his orchard.
New mansion?
He does have a couple, but this is his prize one. He'll show you the orchard.
New mansion.
New man next time.
We're bored of this mansion. All these mansions look the same.
It already has 2 forms of plague. I need to go to a new mansion.
Okay. But yes. The butler has kind of said if you guys would like to wander a little bit before bedtime and whatnot, you're more than welcome to, but people will start to turn in soon, since it is getting closer and closer to nightfall. Oh, sure. Night has fallen. Sorry.
Are there any rooms that we haven't been in?
So there is the top room where you can hear the music coming from on the second floor, and then there's the first floor if you want to. The bottom room has the kitchen, and the top room is like a study.
Where's the music coming from?
To the north. There's not a lot of lights in here.
The
Add a light real quick.
screen north, or is there a fancy north?
No, it's just a regular north.
I
So as
plop
you go
down
to the
on
room,
the sofa.
sure.
Like the
This robot
world's
is
worst
literally
guest.
just on you, just making sure that everything is as clean as possible behind you. But yeah, so the room to the north has a baby grand piano. There is a couple of, there looks like a large closet in the corner, and then a desk. And sitting at it is what looks like a very joyous elfin woman just playing the piano with the rest of the
Zilch is gonna have a bath.
listen to the music as well. And the music continues and continues, and as the hours pass and pass, it's been about 1, maybe 2 hours. The bogboard stretches. Okay, time to call it a night, old Torn. Pleasure meeting you.
I sang Gobbleton. Good night.
If anything happens, if any
I will issue
More
the blood-curdling scream.
food,
As
no.
is tradition.
If they no, he looks over. If they give you, if they say anything about midnight snacks, definitely
I
make
will
sure to
issue
wake
the
me up.
blood-curdling scream, as is tradition.
You got to be really loud though. It takes a lot to wake me up. So blood curdling should be good. Should be good. And he goes off and goes to his room. Okay.
Are we about to get a long rest in?
No. You don't get a long rest.
I wanted to use this stupid ability because I thought it would be fun. But I only get one, so.
Yeah, I wouldn't do that. But yeah, you're all able to make your way back to your rooms. And that will be that. Put you guys in there. And I need to go use the bathroom so we can take a small break before we get to the next part, which will just be the orchard. I'm sure everything will be fine. What's the worst that can happen?
Death.
Death.
You could fail a roll against a mind flare and have your brain sucked out of your body.
Sildar knows that feeling.
You could be swallowed by a purple worm.
Same. I'm back.
I remain here.
Okay. Did anyone else leave?
Just spiritually.
Okay.
I haven't heard from Nick or Frank since I got back.
They
Okay.
passed.
I'm here. I'm just in my kitchen.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
That's fine. Let me just really quickly set some stuff up.
Who just crit?
So
What?
did you move the other tokens?
The other tokens,
Yeah.
as far as everyone else?
You said something about putting us in the orchard, and then I thought I saw your cursor move, but I'm still in
No,
my
no.
bedroom.
You're not in
okay.
the orchard yet.
Okay. Okay.
That'll be tomorrow. Just really quickly need to move some things around.
I'm really plaguing this room up while you're gone.
That's good. That means you're staying true to form. And change some stuff because it is nighttime.
He
now.
sent me a letter. I didn't ask to be here.
Okay, so it is nighttime. You are all asleep. Everybody is feeling totally fine. Just getting a pretty decent night's sleep.
Doesn't
When?
sound like it when you put it that way. You guys are totally fine.
Totally fine. When
You've never been more fine.
out of the middle of the night, waking everybody up,
Damn it.
you all hear a blood-curdling scream come
Oh, it's
from
midnight snacks.
the
Man, that
first
guy
floor.
is He's so gonna think of me night snacks.
That's amazing. The first floor. And you hear that followed by many sets of footsteps heading down the stairs. What are the four of you doing?
I wake up, I snap out of bed and just yell, "Snacks!"
I'm gonna head downstairs.
Okay.
Yeah, same.
I head downstairs as well. Who do I run into first in the hallway? In our group?
Let's looking. Let's see. You would probably run into. Actually, probably just run into Tor. Actually, no, he'd be the first out. You wouldn't even see him.
Yeah.
You'd run
You just hear me
into
yelling snacks
Sassafras.
as I go down the hall.
You run into Sassafras and Zilch first, as you see everyone else as well. He's not actually here. The butler.
I walk over to Sassafras. I look up at him, very, very basically bent over backwards, and I hold up a tiny little red marble.
I'm slouching over you two.
And I say, "Here, if you get surrounded by enemies and run into problems, just smash this on the ground."
All right.
What is
He's
it?
giving
Better grab it.
Sassafras. It's not to Zilch. It's to Sassafras. Zilch doesn't get anything.
That's good. That's good.
All right. Thank you.
Okay.
You're welcome. I keep going.
What is it?
You'll find out.
No.
I'm surrounded. We'll find out.
Okay. So
I would have just thrown it down
see
immediately.
Elamar and
You're gonna be awake.
Kizana go down as well. You see Kizana has her rifle ready to go. Elamar's book. No,
Where did the scream come
rifle.
from?
From the first floor. So we're gonna go down to that scene.
I jump over the railing and do my slow fall back down again.
Sure. Okay, let me actually preload this. So everyone is at this point on the first floor, running towards the right-hand wing, which you would know where the help sleeps, where everyone, the kitchen staff and everyone would be. And you see multiple people looking horrified at
I
the
cough on the doorknob
room.
as I walk through.
Sure, there's no door there. It's just an
Damn.
archway.
Is it intentionally very dark in here?
Yes, it is very much nighttime.
Because I do
All
have
the
dark
lights are
vision.
current. So all the lights, yeah. No, that is. You should
Oh, okay.
still.
I
You'll
can
see.
see,
It's
just-
just like it's dark.
Got it.
Let me double check that you actually have light radius. Yeah, like give me vision. You do have dark vision. Oh, your vision. Vision. I mean, dark vision. Cool.
Nobody move. His vision's based on movement.
Where'd everyone go?
But that's weird because you're seeing something different. Okay.
I only ask because it's legitimately hard to see what's going on.
Yeah.
I mean, this. It looks like there's just a lot of. It's not dark vision, but it's like a lot of shadows, and everything is like dark colors on dark colors.
The server's gonna reload real quick. There's there's a module that is making it so I can't change your vision either because it's trying to auto set it. Because you should have dark vision out to 60 feet.
Boy, it's a dark map now.
It's almost like it
Shush.
doesn't exist.
Does Sassafras have dark vision? Does Zilch have dark vision?
I don't think so.
Did we never learn our goddamn lesson about that?
I did.
So yes, everyone is currently staring at what looks like an open door down there. As everyone starts tumbling in, but running in.
Who's the dragon?
He's on it, Elmar. It's not actually a dragon. That looks like the spider person. Looking like still in a chef's coat. You get the idea, in a little chef's hat. You get the idea that this was the cook for the evening. Looking down to the south in absolute horror and kind of backing away. And like, no, this. How can this happen?
What happened?
Yeah, and as Old Torn looks to the side, you see what was the small halfling that refilled your plate once.
The
Or
piano
what
player.
used to be the small halfling. There is it is almost unrecognizable how this body looks. Torn in multiple ways, viscera all over the room. Other than the face, you couldn't really recognize the face still being intact, but everything else down from the neck, it is just blood, guts, bones, completely eviscerated. As the rest of the group comes in.
The piano player's been unalived.
The piano player is behind you. That was the person who brought you the plate.
Oh, sorry. Nope, I see the
That was the
difference
halfling.
now. The plate bearer. The plate bearer has been unalived.
That's unfortunate.
The butler just has no words at the moment, and you see he's on a kind of push her way towards the front. I've never seen anything like this before. And she looks over at the butler. What? Is the door not? How? And like question, she can't get a full sentence out, but the butler just kind of looks in complete awe. As everyone else piles in, the Bogborn, the last one, kind of looks Pip, what happened here?
Someone got torn apart.
Jesus. Oh, who could that be? What
The
happened?
plate bearer.
Plate bearer.
Plate bearer. Plate bearer. Oh, the
No, not the plate bearer.
Tiny.
The plate bearer.
tiny robot.
No.
I look at Pip,
You'll get there.
thinking I understand wordplay, and I'm gonna say I plate to be the bearer of bad news.
Now's not the time.
I boo from all the way over here.
Elamar, the Azure Bird, just squeezes past you and looks with just disgust, and pulls out his book and looks. Oh.
I
this
take one
almost
step.
looks-
Well, I shuffle sides. I side shuffle to him a little.
Sure.
I'm not leaving
and
my square, just of that 5-foot square. I am on
He
his
looks-
side of the square.
He looks and it's like, oh, this almost looks ritualistic in nature. Let me in.
I
need
let
to
him
check this
in.
out a
I
little bit
give him
closer.
2 feet to get by.
Sure. He gets in and he opens up his book and it's magically flipping through the pages, and you see him put a feathered wing up against the wall, look at it and place it down in what looks like an empty page, and you see it glow a little bit. That's regular blood. That is the blood of her. That is... Which one would this possibly be? As he's studying the room.
Is this one of your occults?
Could
I'm gonna-
be. It looks...
I'm gonna view his book over his shoulder.
Sure. There are some messed up things in this book. It does look like it is legitimately a book on various occults. There's rituals. He's turned to a section of rituals dealing with eviscerating people. And you see pictures. I thought I told you guys to wake me up. And then Zilch and Pip and everyone that's outside turns, and you see the Bogborn Lenarith slowly shambling. And then the 2 Lenariths lock eyes. And at that moment, I need Pip, Oltorn, Marpo and Zilch to make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh, no, you didn't mean to say zilch, right?
Yeah, I did.
I don't know. Oh, wait. Oh, that doesn't work.
It's
I don't think
dexterity saving throw.
Yeah, I was
8
just
is a bummer.
making sure I didn't have anything that could help in any way. I don't. Okay.
That was pretty good.
I got a 0.
Yeah, a 30. You just rolled a straight 13. Oh, everyone has proficiency in dex saves that I have as a character. Okay, as the Bogborn bursts in Viscera, and Pip and Godo, Cobble, and Zilch, you just barely failed the save, are going to take 7 points of necrotic damage.
Damn, I would have taken that.
7 points of necrotic damage as out of this thing and immediately going towards Zilch. You see what looks like this blob of flesh and muscle and being just burst out. Zilch, I need to make a Constitution saving throw as well. As it looked at you, smiled the biggest grin on his face as possible, and then this burst out of the Bogborn.
I
Okay, so
almost
you're
took
going
the
to take-
hunted so that and I'm like, we never see those things.
That's going to take, so you can take half of this damage. As it goes towards you and it tries to like shove you into the ground.
Oh.
So you take half of that.
Oh. Round down, so
So you take 15 points of damage.
Yikes. I'm almost down, guys.
As you see it go do that and try and like, it essentially you succeeded on the save, so you end up getting out of it trying to like grab you, and it looks like it is going to try and make its way away. And then everyone is going to get to go.
Yeah, we are.
Yeah, we can all roll.
Well,
no, so you guys are going to get to go. That was its thing that it does. So you guys can actually go in any order you would like, rather than roll initiative. Like all of everyone in the line do what you'd like to do for your round.
I'm
gonna
wait.
try to go
Push
get it.
Marpos
I'm gonna
out of the way.
try to curse it. So
Sure.
would you like me to go first? Because then whoever wants to try to do a thing against it, it will have disadvantage against its saving throws.
Yeah, do that.
So I'm gonna run up, and I am going to. I have to get used. Learn how to. I have to get used to monk. So I'm going to attack it. Let's see how that works.
Oh, this guy's not here. He got burst. That does not hit.
Why did it disadvantage me?
You didn't disadvantage. It was a red color.
Oh, sorry. What? I got confused. I clicked on the button and it showed me 2 lines, and it was a 13 and a 3.
No, you're good. As you go to punch it, it looks like it essentially absorbs the blow. As you punch it, and it sinks into its flesh, not seeming to do anything.
Oh, exciting. I'm going to extra attack. Well, do the extra attack function. Doing worse.
Just 1, 2. The shock of it. You're putting all of your strength behind it, but the shock seems to be absorbed completely by its exterior. But it's just covered
sorry,
in red currently.
No. Sorry, these are not.
You should have proficiency, right?
So the 3 is proficiency. It's not adding dex. Those are all 4 higher.
Oh.
So that 16 was a 20.
Okay, so that hit. The 20 hit. You're gonna have to
Okay.
add, I think, 4 to your thing.
I'm gonna
I don't
have to
know
do
why
a whole.
it's.
I'm gonna have to do a whole bunch of things. So on the hit, I get to do some fun stuff. One
Yeah,
of
you do.
which is going to be, I'm gonna burn one of my cursed claws. It has to. Of course, it didn't tell me what that does. Why would
No,
it?
when it imported, you have D&D Beyond open, though, right?
Okay, so it's
Do 1d6 slashing on a hit. You use strength and dexterity. When you hit a creature with your claws, you can curse the target. The target emits wisps of fog. Disadvantage on d20 tests. You can curse a creature
you can
until
curse
the
a
start of
creature-
your next turn. Gotcha.
Yeah.
So anything related to a d20, it currently has disadvantage on.
Yep. And then the next thing, I haven't rolled the damage yet because I got to click all of these. I'm assuming I have to declare all of the toggleables before I roll the damage, not after.
Yes, normally you would have to say that's what you're doing.
Yeah, I'm working on that now. These are difficult to read. The second thing I am doing is Claws of Pestilence. When I hit, I also deal an extra die of martial die of necrotic damage.
Okay.
Hit a creature with an unarmed strike. I can expend 1 focus point of force to the creature. It has to succeed on a con save or be cursed for a minute.
Gotcha. And that's... Gotcha. Gotcha. So con save.
Roll the damage while you're doing that.
26.
Is my damage formula is also terrible. I'm just gonna roll something extra, which is roll 1d4 plus, or sorry, 1d6 plus 4 plus 1d6. Alright, so that was the first punch. It did 4 slashing, 1 necrotic.
Gotcha.
And then, well, sorry, 8 slashing, 1.
8 slashing, 1. Yeah, because it's plus the 4 would be that. Okay.
Alright, so it saved on the curse.
It saved on the curse. But now going forward, it has disadvantage on d20 checks. Because the other curse just lands. The cursed claws.
Yep. And then I have a bonus attack, which is Flurry of Blows.
Let's go.
I think that's what that is. I had one other thing. These are
You have a lot of things.
Yeah, they're just all hidden in tiny little box menus.
Yeah. There's a lot. Monk especially. Everyone that just chose a spellcaster has it pretty easy because it's just new spells. But Monk's got a lot of different stuff. Or you could just be Rufus and just be completely the same and lame.
Okay. The second thing I'm going to do is do a Flurry of Blows.
Let's go. You get 2 more attacks. Be sure to spend that, folks.
So
you should be down. Yeah.
Let's get these going. I don't know why I'm making this so hard on myself. I'm gonna just put in the +4 because it's not doing it.
Okay. Yeah. That'll just barely hit.
All Right, and I'm gonna burn another focus to stunning strike it. It has to make a DC 13 con saving throw. On a fail, it's stunned. On a success, its speed is halved, and my next attack roll has advantage.
It does just barely succeed, even with this advantage.
Alrighty. So that brings me down to 3 of those. Let's do the damage portion.
Yeah.
Rolling terribly. Then the last one. Is 4. Oh, one second. I did not get
That's a-
enough advantage. Let me just do it twice.
Oh, you see if you crit.
Yeah. Oh, it did not roll again. Second one crit.
That's a crit. Okay, roll your crit.
Alright, I might do another damaging thing. 1 second. I'm gonna do another Claws of Pestilence, and I didn't correctly.
Another con save.
Well, it also does more damage too, but I did not correctly apply these before, so.
Gotcha.
Alright.
Okay, so you got Claws of Pestilence. Wait a minute, are you burning?
I'm burning. The Claws of Pestilence is a focus. 2d6 plus 4 plus 2d.
So you just get the necrotic damage when you hit someone with for your flurry of blows. That's not an extra focus. Miasmic Plague if you're trying to.
Sorry,
get into...
sorry, I keep saying Claws
okay.
of Pestilence.
Dang, consistent. Nice crit. Double 6s on the second part of that damage.
So the double 6s are the necrotic. The
Sure.
The 7 plus 4 is the other one. So Miasmatic Plague is happening again, and he has to make another con saving.
He succeeded on that. Was another 15.
Ah, gotcha. Alrighty. And
Okay.
that is the end of my turn, I think. Sorry for that being
Sure.
more difficult than...
No, you're fine. Who else would like to go? You guys can plan it out.
He has disadvantage on saving throws.
All
Did I
D20
hear that
tests.
correctly?
All D20 tests at all. So the saving throws, ability checks, attacks.
I'm hoping
I
to
know
wait
you
a bit
wanna go.
longer.
Okay.
You're gonna
I
wait a
can
little
go.
longer.
Do it.
I'm gonna pull out a tiny metal cube, hold it up so he's lined up directly behind the cube in my vision, and I'm going to
Sure.
cast Isolation on him.
Okay. You'll have 15. But
A
disadvantage.
disadvantage.
Let me roll one more time because it doesn't automatically do it. So 17 on the second one.
All right. Well, the 15 does not save, but the 17 does. No, I'm just kidding. They both save.
May I ask
Um,
how? Because in both of mine, oh wait, never mind. I'm just dumb. You're good.
Doesn't he have disadvantage on those wisdom saving throws? Oh, right, you did it twice. Sorry,
Yeah.
Nope,
Yeah.
I get what it's happening now.
Duration. All other creatures have the invisible condition.
Oh, nothing happens. It's my turn.
Okay, that's an all or nothing.
Yeah. I mean, it has to be. Did you read that
Yeah,
spell?
because that's a rough one. Yeah, you can't see any. Essentially, all the creatures are invisible.
It's like
can't see them at
Phantasmal
all.
Force on crack.
Yeah. Okay. The person below Zilch is going to go and is going to cure wounds. That's second level on Zilch.
That'd be wonderful.
There you go.
I'm full health.
That's the best part of being low health. So that's that person's turn.
Hearing everything go on, I'd start moving up to the front.
Sure.
I would rather prepare my action for the second it skitters away, or at the very last in turn order, assuming that it's not.
So you can go last in turn order. Essentially, it went, and
Yeah,
now you guys can
okay.
plan out how you're going to go.
Okay,
There really isn't like a ready action at this point. Just you guys do your thing.
I want to go last because I only got so many spell slots, and that's literally all I can do. So if I know how much it's kind of got left, that might help me.
Let's see. I'm gonna move up in front of Zilch here, and I'm gonna rage.
Nice.
Ooh.
And then when I rage, I can use a volatile serum, and I'm gonna become going to use monstrosity. Then I'm
You
going to
should
attack
survive 5. Cool.
with my great axe.
Okay. As you rage and the serum kicks in, what does your experiment look like? Is it just different roots in you, or do you have vials on the back of you?
I have vials, like nine,
Okay.
something like that. And then, so when monstrosity happens, you see like the green vial just right into me.
And you see him
And I
just grow in size.
And I just grow. My skin changes. I'm on like just gray slate now. And I'm gonna attack recklessly.
Okay. That's going to hit.
Love it.
I'm attacking the robot. I'm trying to see if I can get this working correctly. Okay, that's working normally.
Okay, that hits for... Let me hit the apply button because it didn't actually go... It should have gone through. You notice that it does less damage than you expect.
It's with reckless. Ooh.
Your second one is going to miss. The 14. As you lop off one of its limbs with your first strike. And your second strike, you go for the midsection, and your axe sinks into its side and almost gets absorbed a little bit. You have to use all your strength to pull it out of it. Not seem to do damage with the second strike. Okay. Let's see. Kizana's going to just straight up take a shot at this thing. First attack's gonna miss. And it looks like it's a dual. Essentially, it's like 2 bullets, so she cocks it again and then takes a second shot. Second shot is going to hit, almost crit, for 11 damage. Also doing less than what would be expected. Me. That's her turn. The other ones in the back are a little bit too frightened to do anything. So you can go if you want to now, Zilch.
Okay. Is Tide of Chaos a no action?
What do you mean?
Like it doesn't... Oh, it is. Yeah, okay, no action. So it doesn't cost me anything to do, so I still have a...
Oh, yeah.
I still have a bonus action.
You can give yourself advantage on any D20 test.
So
Before
we are going to start with that.
Okay.
And then we are going to roll a second level of Agonizar's Scorcher, which is a line of roaring flame 30 feet long and 5 feet wide emanates from you in a direction of your choosing. Each creature in that line... Wait, let's see. Who's in front of me?
It's a line spell. Are you going to hit Sassafras?
No, I'm not.
Also, you wouldn't need to expend Tides of Chaos unless that does...
Well, it's automatically going to give you
yourself
the surge.
advantage.
An advantage, yeah.
Well, no, because it gives you advantage, but Agnar's Scorcher is a save, so that wouldn't do
it doesn't.
anything.
So it's not going to hold. It doesn't just like continue.
Well, Tides of Chaos wouldn't.
Fair enough. Okay.
you use it before you do a roll. You don't
Fair enough.
just
we
keep
will,
it up.
We will use Sorceress Blast Burst. Or that doesn't
Okay.
have a spell slot to it, so that's also no good.
And you can still use Tides of Chaos. It doesn't have to be a spell slot. It's just whenever you do D20 test.
No. I'm gonna rules myself. You must cast a sorcerer's spell with a spell slot or finish a long rest before you can use the feature again. Okay.
Yeah. No, you.
Okay,
you
we're
can-
good then. We're good then. We'll use it on
Okay,
Sorceress
okay,
Blast. I was gonna say I know it says something about it. Whoa.
Yeah, that's if I give it back to you.
Yeah. So we will do that. And we are going to do fire.
Nice.
Oh.
That is going to miss. As you shoot out a burst of fire energy, almost by accident, and it goes whipping past Sassafras and ends up actually lighting this torch instead.
Yes. That's what I meant to do. Even though I missed, do I get the wild magic table still?
Nope, so it's when you cast. So the next leveled spell you cast, I
Guess-
would roll on the wild magic
Okay.
table to give you Tides of Chaos back. Because you have to cast a leveled spell now. So in your next turn, you
Okay.
would do that.
Okay.
Okay. So everyone else has gone. You're gonna see the Bogborn look confused, but kind of charge this way. And as he's charging in angrily, you are going to see this thing essentially melt into blood and flesh, and you're gonna see a pustule form on the floor, and it's going to sink into the floor, disappearing.
Ah,
I missed.
I hate when that happens.
Sometimes I don't know if the spell's even going to come out, so I'm used to it.
The popcorn comes up. Did that thing just pretend to be me? What just happened here?
was
I'm-
the one who said that thing just pretend to be me? Is that the one who said? I thought you were gonna tell me if there was a snack.
Yeah, there's the one that came down the stairs, and then as the two of them locked eyes, because it was an identical version of this guy right
I'm
here.
I'm just trying to say which one of the ones transformed. The guy who said, "I thought you would wake
No,
me
no,
up."
the guy that was already down here transformed.
Okay.
So this guy comes running in and just looks very confused.
I walk up to him, put my hand on his shoulder, and say, "I have bad news. There's no snack."
Oh, I mean, I don't think that's the most of our worries right now, but honestly,
Somebody
I
died.
expect that. Is that what the scream was?
Probably.
Oh. What just happened exactly?
There were
No one.
you transformed
see
into a
Oh,
thing.
you came down here. We saw an unalived plate bearer. Mostly just face. And then you came down here. And then there was a thing. And I think now we're all up to speed. I will not be taking any questions.
Oh,
I saw that.
okay. Well, what are we gonna do about it? If it can turn into anyone, what are we gonna do about it?
I look at Sassafras. I'm like, are we even allowed to talk about an ongoing investigation?
Not with someone that just exploded.
Yeah.
I mean, I didn't just explode.
We'll
I
be
saw
asking
it with
questions,
my
sir.
own eyes.
That was obviously not me. As another one appears, I thought you
Where
guys
were
told me to...
5 minutes ago?
I was sleeping.
Likely story. Was anyone
This
there
is
to witness
crazy.
that?
I mean, no. Can I at least go see the body?
Oh yeah, it's right over there.
Okay.
I just back up.
I
don't know,
also I want to
can
look
you?
at the I want to look at the
Not really a
pustule
cop.
and see what kind of disease it is.
So the pustule is receding as you are looking at it. You can do an investigation check as it just slowly
Can I get
into the floor.
Could I get advantage since I
Oh,
pretty
sure,
good
why not?
at It's not going to help me. I'm not good at investigation.
Look at that.
Wow. Good job.
That advantage helped. So this is not of any form of disease that you are familiar with. You would know that it is something.
So it's not one of those D10 table. It's not on that D10 table I posted. In Discord?
Correct. It does not seem to be any form of plague that you know of. You actually know that the pustule is not in itself a plague. It is something that this creature makes. You almost can tell through this investigation that this is part of the creature as it recedes into nothingness.
I say that, but in my voice. This
Sure.
is no plague.
He wasn't visible the entire time. He was right here. Sorry. I can't quite tell if a token's visible or invisible sometimes.
I thought we
Um,
were just using the theater of the mind.
No. He walked
You
over
kept
there.
referencing him, and I'm like, oh, I guess I just can't see him, and I just kept going.
But yeah.
Um,
Anyone that can see into the room, Pip, you would see that he goes in and he starts to do some form of druidic rituals.
I
and-
fixed my punches, so life is better.
Sweet. You see LMR pop up and say, well, this is not good, as you all would probably know from what just happened. This is... And he goes over to the butler. What exactly are you hiding here? This is not something that's normal. What are you... And the butler still looks kind of not in awe, but just so confused. In all of my years of being here, I honestly don't know of anything. This has never happened before. And the Ironborn answers back, well, anyway, no, I don't believe you. I have figured out something about this. There is a reference to it, but I do not know how to deal with it in any way, shape, or form. That is a being that can... Well, I mean, I'm telling you what you already know, that can transform into anybody. And I feel like we all need to be on our guard.
So we're looking for the
What if we
imposter.
We're looking for the... We're looking for...
Sounds kind of
Nat-
sus.
Sure, but we are also looking for a way to deal with it. I have nothing in my books that say that, but my guess is somewhere in here we might be able to find something.
What if we
If it
just
can
make
just
him
get
go
away-
boom?
If you can just get away at a moment's notice like that, something tells me making him just go boom isn't going to work.
Oh, I just missed the
It needs
first
to
time.
be something else. I am going to warn you that that is not going to make him go boom any single spell that you can cast.
Good thing I know more than one spell.
Head in his hands. So, somewhere in this place, there's always information on it, because there's supposed to be some way to... Whoever its creator is, usually leaves some form of notes or whatnot in case it goes loose. If there's some... These things are controlled by someone normally. So,
They usually
I think that we should go look.
You think it's got a return address on its collar?
I do not think there's a way to ask it or find a way of whoever is controlling it that way. But usually there is something around that can help us deal with it. So,
I scratch my claws on the wall and give out a loud shrill, and I call for any nearby vermin to come here so I may communicate with them.
Please stop yelling.
So
I knew you already saw everything.
is Pip compelled to move?
No, not.
No, he just
Well,
hears
so
it, buddy.
There was a really funny thing I
He's
wanted
just annoyed.
to do. I wanted to cast Animal Messenger on you because it's written very weird as the plague monk. It's not the it does the effects of the traditional spell, but what it targets is something different.
Okay.
It's it says anything with any vermin resembling something that would carry a plague. If it has a higher challenge rating than 0, you automatically are compelled to go deliver a message to the target of my choice, and you'll do so for 48 straight hours.
Wow.
I can see Mike saying that doesn't count on you, but I really
Thank you.
wanted to dinner just send you to go deliver a message against your will.
That would be
Oh,
funny.
God.
That would be funny, but that doesn't count on him. But you do find a mouse does skitter out from the quarters below you and just look at you.
I ask it about the vague concepts of a gigantic beast and if it's seen where it lives.
It kind of just shrugs a little bit,
No beast, no giant danger.
shakes his head no.
What about bloody murder? Other room.
It shakes his head yes a little bit, or just in general.
Did you see who did it?
He shakes his head no.
I give it a chittering thank you and I wave it away. Let me know
Okay,
if
that
you
goes
like.
straight
Say
back.
if it says sees big bad. Alert me if you see big bad.
Sure. Okay. So
I don't explain
should-
any of that to the group, by the way. You just saw me talking to a mouse. Sildar heard all, or not Sildar. What is
Pip.
it? Pip heard me. Pip heard it all. And
he did.
I'm sure he's just pissed at my dialect.
Yeah, pretty much.
So
Back.
we should go get some information, because I don't think any of us wants to be in here with that thing. But somewhere it's being controlled, and if we go and we look around, we should be able to find something. There's always notes. I've done these type of things a couple of times. Always notes. Because these things will get unruly, so you need to find a way to deal with them. If
I'm
they
gonna
ever do.
insight check him. I have a suspicion that it's him.
I'm just gonna walk beside him like I belong, and I'm just gonna follow him. But I'm not gonna say anything, and I'm not sneaking up on him. I just walked with him as he left.
I have no idea. I'm sure he's.
You have no idea. You can't tell either way. You make your own. If you trust him
I
or
take
not,
my
still
own
up to
counsel.
you. You get no additional insight. Okay. He would go. Well, he kind of looks at you and he looks kind of disgusted. He looks.
I took a bath.
Anyone else? Yeah. Yes.
I
you
hand
do suppose that'd
him
be better.
the pestule that's on the floor if it hasn't disappeared yet, and I go,
It
"What
has.
did your book say about this?" Oh damn! I wanted to put it right in his face.
But I think that we need to cover as much ground as possible. So, if someone would like to take Zilch off my hands, I would gladly. I'd very
But
much appreciate
we cover like 10 feet side by side.
Oh boy.
You can come with us.
Okay, good.
Perfect. I'll come with you then.
But they don't know magic, you know. They just don't get me.
I'm assuming that we're I'm assuming that we're going as a player group, right?
Yeah.
That would make things probably
Yeah.
definitely easier. I'm going to go up to the study if anyone would like to come with me. He's on.
What should we do if we see anything
with him?
suspicious?
See anything what?
Scream.
Should we call a meeting?
Scream bloody murder. Everybody knows what that means.
I'm still
I
unsure
honestly
what that
think
means.
Screaming bloody murder isn't a bad idea.
Yep.
Yeah,
Okay.
Honestly, say something. If you see something, say something.
That is what the airport says.
The puppet would go about cleaning up the room as much as possible because that is what the puppet knows.
Is it cleaning up the
performer
ritual?
The walls and whatnot.
Did we?
Yeah.
Are we taking?
It's
his...
written down. You guys can go look through. So first, Sassafras did do an investigation check, so you have an idea as far as what it was.
How do we know it wasn't one of us?
Do we?
Wasn't me. Was it you?
I'll be honest, I don't dream, so I don't know. Maybe I blacked out and did it. I just wake up.
Believe me, you know when I've been in a room.
That is true.
And I cough on the banister handrail for the stairs.
Okay. So you guys can go to the kitchen, go to the dining room. You can go back to your quarters upstairs if you think there might be something there, or you can go to the piano room upstairs just to go look for clues and whatnot. Search the house.
I'm a real good piano player.
I was thinking the piano myself, and I just start bounding off to the piano.
Why are we running in circles?
They're called stairs, Zilch.
Who's the shortest here?
Pip,
Who do you
by
think?
like 5 feet.
Who has high strength? Could you deploy Pip like a Pokemon every time we get into combat?
I've got 8.
I've got 10.
You're stronger than me.
Go Pip, I choose you.
You know what, though? I've got Misty Step.
I have a natural speed of 55.
That's pretty
That's
good.
neat.
I'm just gonna take a minute for magical cutting.
What does that do?
Gives me a spell slot back.
I've also got sleep.
I can't
Dude,
see anything again.
We all just take a quick nap.
It's a minute. Magical cutting takes a minute.
All right, I sit down. I start touching things where people normally put hands in this room. Top of banisters,
Okay, you're going. So you guys
doorknobs. Okay, is the
go
minute up?
towards the.
I start pressing
Towards
keys along with him.
Sure.
Where Ebony, it's like Ebony and Ivory, like shoulder to shoulder playing, but it's awful.
Do a performance check. Zilch. That's pretty good. It's pretty good. That's not great. It's not as good. Not as good total.
This might be a great time to tell you I don't know how to play the piano.
Yeah, and you're limiting the keys I can press.
I leave my half of the piano for him to go back to playing, but they're noticeably stained keys.
It's the only thing I have in life. Why would you do this?
Zilch, as you are playing, you've played, I mean, it looks like you've definitely played the piano before with the 21. You definitely done this. You have an idea of what a baby grand piano looks like. As you're playing, you realize that the bottom 5 and the top 5 black keys seem to be missing. There's only 26 black keys as opposed to the normal 36.
On my side? So the
On the
lower
piano.
end of the piano?
Oh, on the piano. There are usually 36 black keys on the
Right.
piano.
Right. But are they like the high octave keys that are missing or the low octave
Both
keys that are
5
missing?
from the upper and 5 from the lower.
Okay.
There are 26 in the center.
Guys, when I put my
Yeah.
finger here, there's supposed to be a thingy. This one's missing a bunch of them.
I ruffle your hair and I say, "Good for you, fella."
No, but that's unusual. Wait,
Double
should we
thumb
scream
on.
bloody murder? This is suspicious as fuck, right, guys?
No.
No.
Sassafras, what are you doing up there? Were you looking through stuff?
I wanted to check out the cabinet.
Sure. You need an investigation check.
Pip, you want to give me a hand over here?
Sure.
So advantage.
Need it.
Not bad. Okay, so you are looking through the cabinet. It looks like there are old, various sheet music.
Rick-
What?
We're so fucked. Our average int is so low.
It's pretty bad. It's great.
Keep the stat.
Oh,
I have an 8 and a
no.
9.
I have an 8. I have an and
I have a 7.
8.
Yeah,
This is why-
your investigation is fucked.
We're in
This is-
trouble.
This is why I went Furbolg Sorcerer. I just had to go full into charisma. I didn't want to be a charismatic guy, but that, like, I needed a dude who needed 1 stat.
why I went monk is I had a 16, so I'm like, well, it's all going into Dex.
So, you are looking through, you see various themes of sheet music, but as you are looking very closely, Pip sees a little bit of writing on the insides of this cupboard and points it out to you, and you can see written in common the words, "Music is chaos when the alphabet is in play. May Nyarlathotep hear the chaos and open the way." I'm going to post that in chat because that
Well,
name is
Read that out. Zilch, do you understand?
I'm going to hit the keys because there's 26 letters of the alphabet, so I'm going to hit the keys that spell out Nyarlathotep, with the rightmost being A and the leftmost being Z.
so you do that, and then you remember that, or someone's looking over your shoulder remembers that books are written left to right. So then they point out to flip it, and then you do it the correct way. And you see a small hatch. You see the baby grand that already had the back open a little bit. You see a little small hatch open up underneath a couple of the piano strings, and a little note.
Well, if only somebody here knew how to read.
Yep.
Papers made for you.
I guess
Is that a normal
canonically,
skill to have?
I can't spell Nyarlathotep if I don't know how to read, so...
I also canonically don't know how to read.
No, you do canonically know. You canonically don't know how to read. I'm just kidding about not knowing how to read, or I wouldn't have been able to solve the puzzle.
We can roll it back.
So the note would say in common, "Third, the shavings of a tree no longer thirsty."
Third, the shavings of a tree no longer thirsty.
Yeah, go ahead, take some. I put my arm out.
Anything else?
I
in
shave
here?
his arms.
Sure, take 1 damage, Sassafras, as a little bit of shavings come off.
He hurts.
He also speaks.
Okay. You have the shaving of what you assume is a tree no longer thirsty. Not Old Torn. You don't take damage, Old Torn. Why did you take the damage? It was
You
Sassafras.
said, I said it, and then you said, okay, take 1 damage. And I'm like,
Sassafras. No. You have some shavings of Sassafras.
I will cherish these always.
Oh.
But also, if you want these to be unblemished, you should probably hold these, and I hand them to Zilch.
They're already blemished.
I ruffle his hair again. That's all right.
What is it?
Yeah, I don't know. And I wander away.
Is
I don't
anything
know,
all
I
right?
don't know. As you're going there, you see
usually.
what looks like. Oh no! Look, you see the butler and also the cleaning puppet start heading off to the east.
Cleaning puppet. Good. I did a number 3 in that room. We're moving on.
Oh, okay. I can go clean it. I'll go clean it real quick.
What even is a number 3?
Don't ask questions you don't want the answers to.
The old man just kind of sits there, and he's like, "Did you find anything?"
No.
What do we know about this place?
That we were
I mean,
invited
so-
here.
Exactly.
Why were we invited to dinner for a guy who's not here, from a guy who isn't here?
I'm still not sure I
Make
was
an
invited.
intelligence saving throw.
Ugh.
This is going to be really interesting. I didn't realize I based things off of intelligence, and everyone's stat is intelligence.
Saving throw?
It's not true.
Yes.
I dumped 2 stats. 3 stats. I
Hey!
Hey!
Whoa.
This is great.
You only needed a 20
so-
though.
You are asking this question, and all I needed was one person to succeed this, so we're good. You are asking this question to this person when collectively everyone
Family.
has a massive
Family.
migraine and die. No.
Nice.
You do get a
Yeah,
massive
boys,
headache
record PPK.
and a flashback. And you all realize the last thing you actually remember is being in a tavern, celebrating an adventure 1. The 4 of you specifically sitting around a table while the rest of everyone's here joining the town that you have saved. Then all of you remember one by one you all falling asleep and waking up here. There was no note. There was no group. There was no meeting planned. This was all not how anything happened. That's not how you ended up here.
Oh, that makes so much more sense. How would I have gotten here if I had to read a note?
Not to be crude, but what the fuck?
I don't know.
But yes, everybody suddenly just remembers.
And so
Directly
the
by
only
here.
people that we're sure of is our party. Everybody else.
No, you're actually sure of you remember seeing every other person here at that inn.
Even the butler?
Even the butler.
I shake the ever-loving shit out of the butler without actually physically causing him damage. It's like, do you remember how you got here? Do you remember the tavern? Do you remember the tavern? I just keep repeating, do you remember the tavern? As
I'm
I'm
doing the
shaking
same
the
thing.
ever-loving shit out of this
The
man.
wood robot, but I'm slapping. Do you remember?
Just slapping the robot. Slap,
Not
slap.
hard. Wake up.
Yeah.
Get it together!
So first the old butler's like, are you? And he's as he's thinking about it. This isn't. I've never been here before.
You're not a butler.
Why
I
are
keep-
we here?
I
After
keep
he's
shaking.
Go ahead.
I know he's gotten there, but I'm still not done shaking him. I'm just like, you were never a butler. You were never a butler.
I was just about to say, I look at him, I'm like, I bet he doesn't even work here.
You see
Like,
him like
after that
he-
happened.
the butler pulls a long sword out of his essentially from behind his shirt. No wonder I knew how to use this. I thought I was just a butler.
Now that he has a weapon out, I am gonna stop shaking him. But
As you do that, he like pulls a shield, and a magical shield pops up on his left arm, and he realizes, I know how to fight things. And it's at this very moment that the Sassafras is shaking the Threadborn, and the Threadborn
for no reason.
The Threadborn just
cleaning
smiles.
up.
The Threadborn just smiles and said, "I do belong here, and I need both Pip and Sassafras to make dexterity saving throws."
I have it, bitch.
Because you can see the effect.
Yes. Danger sense.
Where did I put this thing on this map?
well,
Hey.
Pip,
Oh,
it's been
it's a-
real.
Pip's going to take 8, and Sassafras is going to take 4. And then Sassafras, you need to make a Constitution saving throw. As the viscera, so that's necrotic damage, as the viscera bursts around the entire room.
I'm resistant to necrotic. Why does this not happen to me?
And do you have is false life concentration?
No.
You shouldn't have concentration, right? Because none of those are concentration.
It still thinks I'm concentrating on isolation.
Oh.
I'm gonna roll it because if I don't, it's probably gonna stay mess things
Sure.
up forever. So there you go.
That's surprised you take 80. No, 80?
Oh Jesus
You
Christ!
take 30 points of bludgeoning damage as you are also now grappled and restrained, and you feel
30?
like you are being, yes,
That's more health than I would have
Slammed.
had.
into a floor as the a pustule is starting to form. And now we'll do the same thing we did last time.
God damn.
Sassafras, smash the orb, the marble.
I'm gonna
That's
do
right.
Blood curdling scream, and then I'll smash the marble.
Out of the marble comes this enormous wave of just tons of blood in a 15-foot circle around him. He gets to choose the targets that it hits.
Okay, that's good. I was like, are you just killing yourself?
I'm
No.
gonna hit
The
the
Crimson Harvest?
Yep. I'm
Okay.
gonna just cast it for myself without using a spell
Sure.
slot because it's my stuff.
If you could target him. But you're going
Um,
to target you need to move the circle up.
He is targeted. Hold on. Oh god, it won't let me move it.
It won't let you read. Yeah.
All right, I'm just gonna move out real quick.
It's still going to you're just going to have to give yourself the health back. Stay where you
fair.
are and just give yourself the health back. Because at this point, it's just going to happen.
So he needs to make a Dex save.
Can you roll any other? Does it give you damage or anything? Or
My
just a
two
consume
options are
resource?
damage or consume resource.
Damage. So damage would have them roll the save and then do everything. Damage with the
Okay.
automation is the button you would hit. Does it prompt everyone to roll the save? Interesting.
Mhm.
So
Yeah.
you two don't take damage. So don't worry about the damage that you guys are gonna get. It rolled a 25. Curse goes to your next turn, right? So he's still not disadvantaged on D20 tests.
Cursed goes until
Start of your next turn.
the
yeah.
end of my next turn, I believe, or the start of my next turn. What? The end of my next turn.
Gotcha. Okay, so he's going to take the full. Let's take half.
That was 18 damage.
Yes. So let me 9.
Okay.
And then.
That means Sassafras, you heal for 9.
Oh yeah, because Crimson Harvest.
Oh,
Well, no, you heal for another 9. Yeah. If you
Oh,
damage
okay.
at least one small or larger creature, of your choice, you get equal to
You
half,
get half
the
of
damage. Roll,
yeah.
which 18 is the damage roll, so you get 9.
It is. Sorry. It is start of my next turn. Not-
Gotcha. So he's not cursed. That was Sassafras's turn. You
So-
guys hear a blood-curdling scream from the hallway.
Does that mean that if I were to
the
cast
room.
something, that thing would have disadvantage on saving throws?
No. So that's only if he's hit. So first,
I gotta go curse
Voltorn
him.
would have to go hit him and then curse him.
Ah,
Which I'm happy to go do.
Would I still have a bonus action? Or is it
You
just
do.
one thing to do?
Yeah,
So that
it
was
just takes
your
an action.
action. Yeah. So you would
I-
still have a bonus action.
Okay.
You are currently still restrained, and he is trying to pull you into a pustule that is forming on the ground.
I'm gonna kind of do the
does-
same thing.
Grasping branches. Okay.
Yep. It's a
You got a 25 on his save.
nothing happens.
So your grasping branches try and come around and then restrain him as well. But
Oh.
you, as the what?
Its speed is halved until the end of next turn.
Okay. That will do something. As you go and your vines go around it, the parts that you're trying to grasp actually fall off the creature and onto the ground, but you do get a little bit of roots on him, and you do seem that it is moving slower. It will more than likely take it will take longer to get into the pustule on the ground and take you with it.
What?
It will take longer to do that because of the slow. You are hindering
the
its
last
movement enough. Well, yeah, I mean, it looks like it's going to try and grab you and take you because you're restrained and with it. And now it's Pip's turn. Or not Pip's turn, anyone's turn. So it's
You want me to run up and
all you
curse it?
guys.
I do have
Oh, yeah.
one question about, and I think it's a generic answer, so I don't think my character needs to know or not know, but is it possible for me to cast Fireball and not hit these guys?
You could slam it into the corner of the room. Well, I don't know, because it does spread out around corners. I think it would like emanate.
Like, if this was the point of origin, does it reflect back this way, or does the wall just consume
Fireball.
it does.
Each
Fireball
creature-
doesn't really handle it in the wording, I don't think.
No, it doesn't anymore. I think it used to say it spread around corners. It doesn't say that anymore. So I would let you do that and not hit them. Yes.
Then it would be pretty cool if he had disadvantage on that save.
The only bummer is that I will be there.
Yeah, but that's
Standing.
okay because I'll be, if I'm not going to hit them and you're
You'll
standing
be able to place it
right
away in the
here.
corner, yeah.
but
Move
yeah,
it's 45 feet of movement.
55. That is exactly
that.
right. God, I love being fast.
It's pretty cool.
Speed of sound Sonic if you had HIV.
Oh gosh.
All right, we're going to unarmed strike this bad Larry,
Let's go.
and this should just work.
Should be
N-
plus
nope.
7. Okay.
Apparently not.
It misses, but it worked. It still rolled the right amount, but the first
All
one
right,
misses.
the follow-up attack.
That one
Crits.
works.
That crit. All right,
Let's go.
this one
Are you expending a use of your curse?
I am expending the use of my curse, and I am just going to do some damage. So that did 17 slashing. I realized it was it was D8s, not D6s when I was reading through the D&D Beyond sheet, so that's also exciting.
Oh, that's cool. So 17 slashing. Okay.
All right, I am going to use my
Use
focus point to flurry of blows.
Let's go.
I need to go mark it off. And the second one.
Okay.
Wow.
And both of your flares going to miss. So your first hit sinks into its side, seeming to do 0 damage. Your second one, you're able to pretty much swing into the exact same spot and actually find purchase and do a good chunk of damage, cursing this creature. Then the last 2, you lose where you first punched, and then there's 2. You just hit 2 very large fleshy parts on it that it just absorbs the blow entirely.
Bad. I'm getting weird low, high rolls.
Bad seed. Restart
It's
the
an
server.
interesting seed. I've crit a lot in this seed. I've crit
It's
like
true.
4 fucking times.
Okay.
So at disadvantage on all D20 checks.
Nice. So while the blood curdling scream stuff was happening, when that guy was like discovering his sword and shield, I was looking through my pockets and finding nothing. But yeah, we're gonna cast Fireball on this guy.
Sure. Cast in the back of the room. You should be able to. It'll make you draw the template. If you can draw it as far back as possible and hopefully not hit anyone, that'd be fantastic.
I was thinking, so,
I don't know if it'll let you paste through walls.
it made me click in the
It
address
works.
bar. Uh-oh. Hold on. There we go. I think
I'm gonna go
that
to a
works.
different server.
It looks good.
That work?
Looks great.
Yeah. Okay. And then damage.
You should just be able to hit damage. It'll roll the save automatically. I will most likely have to roll it again because it doesn't auto disadvantage him. And then I'll have to double the damage he takes. And then I need to roll on the wild magic table for you.
Yes.
So dex save first. Dex save. The 16. What's your DC?
Oh,
15.
DC was
Yeah,
15. It was
15.
close.
So he did properly take the half damage. Roll a D100. I actually have this.
Okay.
I'm gonna fireball this poor old man.
69.
fire.
Nice.
Nice.
Each creature within 30 feet of you becomes invisible for the next minute.
Oh,
Each,
The invisibility
including
ends
him.
on a creature. Well, each creature, yeah.
I'm way back
So
here though.
you and the old man become invisible.
Love
I'm
it.
also.
And you hear
Oh,
because
you're
it's a
way
30
back there.
foot.
Sorry.
Because it's a 30-foot
So-
sphere, you hear someone from the first floor also be like, "Wait a minute, where did you go?" It's apparently someone on the first floor also just became invisible.
When that happens, I actually have stuff that go around invisibility, so I know like that I can do it. So I'm just gonna say that I instinctively like tried to, and it all worked out. And I'm just gonna
It's not bad.
I'm gonna start running.
You're invisible. Sure.
I believe my speed is only 30, so that's as far as I can go.
Yeah.
So when I get to there, I think I can use a sorcery point to cast a cantrip as a bonus action.
You can quicken and yes. You have quickening spell. You have quicken spell.
I do.
So you spend 2 sorcery points and then you can cast a cantrip as a bonus action.
Okay, we're gonna do that, and we are going to cast Firebolt.
Let's go. Roll your attack.
And I still have a. No,
You don't
he
have
did-
advantage
yeah.
or anything. It's just
Yeah.
normal. The firebolt goes, and you throw a firebolt at it, expecting his skin to catch on fire, but it actually just gets absorbed into the side. I don't know why I haven't. This.
I missed again.
That's what is currently happening to him. Okay.
I tried.
Pip, would you like to go, or no? You haven't gone, right? No, it just was
Haven't gone.
the
Oh.
marble.
Am I still invisible
Give me
after
that.
doing that attack, or did I
Nope.
become
No, your
invisible?
action removes the invisibility. Yeah.
okay.
It's just normal invisibility.
Fair
It's
enough.
not greater. Actually, roll that again. You should have advantage. Throw that firebolt at me again.
Yes.
Invisibility couldn't see you. That just barely hits. You throw your firebolt.
Whew.
Able to use the fact that it can't see you against it. Okay, so now, if you'd like to go Pip, or if you'd like the old man to go, he also can run up and... He actually can't do much from this range. A bit slow.
He's not cursed, right?
He is cursed.
He's not cursed. He is disadvantage on.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's another.
All right,
another.
I'm
curse
gonna
thing
hold
that
up the
does
cube
that.
again.
Isolation him.
Behold.
I'm gonna roll one more time, because that doesn't roll with disadvantage. It's only a 6!
Aye!
So you isolation, and everyone else turns invisible to him. He actually is going to drop Sassafras in this instant. Because Sassafras isn't there. Well, don't. Oh, that actually does that. Interesting. But it's to him. Oh no, you guys. I don't know why that did that. You guys aren't invisible to yourselves.
Too bad.
But yeah, everybody else is invisible to him.
I can't see anyone.
Yeah, I know, because it shouldn't be. Boop. Boop.
I like that we have access to the effects tab.
Please don't abuse it. But yes, he drops Sassafras in that very moment. And starts
Am I
looking
not invisible
around
to him?
wildly. Everybody is invisible to him.
He can't see or hear shit.
Correct. I don't know what's happening here. Why?
Yes,
Wow, I can't see anything. Oh god.
Frank and Nick are invisible to me now.
There we go.
Back.
We're good. Yeah, I don't know why. It's because isolation did the wrong thing and it made you two invisible. Anyway, we'll be fine.
I think I may have accidentally hit myself, Sassafras, and
You did hit 3 people by accident.
creature. Yeah.
So he's going to go up here, and he can't move any farther and can't do anything else at the moment, but potentially next turn. You are going to see it look around wildly, having seen everything disappear. You're going to see it start to form a pustule on the ground, but it is slowed at the moment, so it can't fully get inside. You see its back half of it still sticking out, and you all are going to get another round on it.
He would make a wisdom save at the end of his turn with this.
At the end of his turn? Okay.
Yep.
Are we on
Only an 11.
Are we on the random initiative or are we on fixed initiative?
I'd do random initiative. You guys are going to get to pick your. It went. It did its thing. It's trying to get into the ground, but it's currently slowed, and it can't. It looks around wildly like it can't see anyone.
I'm gonna let everybody go because
We're
the
on
thing
crazy initiative.
well, because the thing doesn't clear until my turn.
There you go.
You're on crazy initiative.
Well, I picked alert so that I could switch spots. So I have the power to switch with whoever would be the last guy to go before it gets a turn.
Yes, you do.
Gotcha.
Oh, not that. I want this, and I would like. It shouldn't remove your concentration, but it should make you show up again to everybody, and I have to do that for Sassafras as well. Oh, you removed your concentration. We'll just have you move concentration. Anyway, whoever would like to go may go now.
Are we in a new turn order?
Yeah, you guys. I mean, so it's you guys. It has gone. It has done its turn.
Okay.
There's no reason for me to really put you into a turn order because you're all just going to get to go.
No, that's fair. But okay, so
It'll just be a lot of re-rolling for no
It
reason.
still has effectively disadvantage if you
Correct.
wanted anything.
It is a very powerful thing to be able to do that.
Okay. And I don't have my tie to chaos anymore, do I?
You got it back.
I got it back.
You rolled
okay.
a wild magic table. You get it back.
Good. So am I able to use 2 sorcery points to cast Firebolt to use the chaos and then cast something else as a spell
Sure.
with my actual action?
If you, yeah. If you are willing to put yourself to 1 sorcery point.
I feel like this is kind of the fight of the night, so I think it's worth it. Okay. So 2 sorcery points. We're gonna cast Firebolt with the chaos, so I get advantage.
Plus advantage on the firebolt. That'll hit. Roll damage.
Okay. And then we're gonna cast another fireball.
Sure.
Question: is he a construct or an undead?
He's an
Abomination.
abomination, but there's is it aberration? Aberration's a thing, right?
I think so.
Yeah, aberration is a separate class.
Yeah, he is that.
Ah, he
Okay, so
meets it,
that
beats it.
was- No, he needs to roll with disadvantage, so he does
Oh,
have
right.
one more. He would roll. Okay, it was
Well,
the same on both
consistency.
rolls. Consistency. Okay, so he just takes half damage. I need you to roll a d100 for me.
Okay. 42.
Okay. You turn into a potted plant to the start of your next turn.
Love it.
My
Hell
favorite.
yeah, petunias.
That was great when that happened to you on a flying broom once, Frank.
It
I
wasn't.
remember that.
I tried to go invisible again, but this time I turned into a potted plant, which is functionally the same thing when I come back.
You are incapacitated and vulnerable to all damage. If you drop to 0 hit points, your pot breaks and your form reverts. And it's like a druid would be. So you have an HP as a temp HP, but you're also vulnerable to all damage.
Fucking Butler's gonna kill me, guys. GG.
There's more than one of them. Okay, who'd like to go next?
Mhm.
I'm just gonna swing at it.
Sassafras?
Do it.
I gonna try my great axe didn't do so much, so I'm gonna try the great sword this time.
Sure.
Recklessly.
That'll hit. Let's go. You do actually notice that slashing seems to do slightly more damage to it. Or not more damage, but it doesn't do half damage. If you slash into it and cleave some wounds off. Orient.
Use my
Yeah.
extra attack. Man,
That one does not hit. It is bloody. But, if you roll its attack and misses a creature, you can deal damage to that creature equal to your ability modifier, because Greatsword has graze. What is your ability mod? What's your strength mod?
5.
Okay, it takes 5 damage still. Weapon mastery.
That's cool.
Wait. Would you like to move at all, Sassafras?
Am I still invisible to it?
Yes.
Then
I guess you didn't have to attack recklessly, technically, because you're invisible to it. It was made with
Oh,
advantage.
yeah,
anyway.
I wouldn't have.
Yeah,
Then.
you're good.
No, I'm gonna stay where I am.
Right.
Back of the room
Okay.
keeps lighting on fire, so
This guy's gonna walk up 20 feet. He's gonna huck a javelin. Pull a javelin out of his pack.
You made me work for you.
It's gonna hit. And he's going to divine smite that. I don't even have the damage. Why didn't it give me damage? Oh, there it is. There's the damage. So damage, and then I need to add 2d8. Oh, right. Okay. As that goes through over, and that's what he's going to do in his turn. As you see holy light surround that javelin.
All right, Mr. Blob.
It's
Gonna raise both
blobbing
my hands, both my hands over my head, and a circle appears above him, and just a giant beam of red light comes down from the sky.
Nice.
God damn
Which
it,
one's this one?
Blobby.
This is Scarlet Dawn.
Okay, so it's a con save. You can target him, and it should have him roll it. It is with disadvantage, so he rolls it again. Wow. This
You've
seems-
rolled so many 15s. This is ridiculous.
It is crazy. It's half damage.
All right, he does take half damage, so it takes 15.
Okay. So we did take the half damage. Let's I think it went through properly. 15. Okay. I think the only one that hasn't gone yet is Old Horn.
All right, it's Morbin time.
No.
Oh no.
Good
I
eye
don't
for
really. It's really just going to be 3 unarmed strikes, or 2.
You have an attack and X. Do you have extra attack? Yeah, you do. You have attack, extra attack, and bonus attack. So it's 3 without flurry.
Wow,
First one
17
misses.
does not hit.
Correct.
Second one.
It's amorphous blob form. Seems to.
Third one.
Very good at absorbing. That one does hit. Let's go. For 11 damage.
And I think he's going to leave on his turn, so I'm not going to curse him again. I need to save. I need to keep one in the hopper.
Sure. And that is what he does. The blob forms around him and then into the ground. He was looking very hurt at the end of that, though. And you did notice that after your first encounter, he at least kept an okay chunk of his wounds, so they're definitely not going to all go away. He's still
Where are the other
probably pretty
staff?
hurt
We need to
next time you
shake
hit him.
them. That's the takeaway. Find the staff and shake them. And also, that uppity parrot fuck. He showed up later. He's a weird one.
Wait,
Would you like to go down?
wait. Do we remember the bird guy from the bar?
You do not remember the bird guy from the bar, actually. That is the
Kill the newcomer.
I can't say that I disagree, but why don't we pull the whole group first?
Okay, we'll go back down to the main floor. Was there anything else you'd like to do on your way down?
Just mention that guy knew that this thing would be controlled, and he's probably the one controlling it. Or maybe that's just my crazy hill mind speaking, but...
Let's get you guys into the study, which is where he would still be with Kivara. The old man is also with you. And let's see. Sadly, I'm not going to be able to once again do a one-shot in one sitting, so...
Oh no, we're gonna get through this fast.
Oh.
We're not stopping tonight until we're done.
You all make your way down with the old man in tow, and Elmar is reading some books on a desk. You see a bunch of things scrawled out, and he turns on. And what did you find? And Kivar just is looking very silently at Elmar. And as you all burst into this room.
Do we remember this person?
You do, and you know that she is looking quizzically and like quietly at Elmar.
I go up to Alamar and I start shaking the ever-loving shit out of him. It's like, we're not from here. We're not from here. We didn't get invited. We were in a tavern. Who are you? And shake the ever-loving shit out of him.
I'm gonna move to the back of the room as he's doing that.
I want to move
I'm gonna,
to
like,
the
go-
farthest away part of the room.
I'm gonna go off into a corner, but I'm going to. Well, first I'm gonna cast False Life on myself again, which I just read. I get the maximum roll from that. I'm gonna attempt to start meditating. I don't know how long this is gonna last.
Oh, you're gonna try
I'm
to
just
do
gonna-
like a short rest?
Yeah,
Go for an hour?
but I'm just gonna try to meditate for as long as I
We'll
possibly can.
We'll see how that goes.
I know. I'm not expecting it to work, but
LOR's like, I didn't, and he like, if you could please put me down, I can try to explain.
I haven't picked him up. I am just holding
you're
his
shaking
shoulders
him.
and shaking
If you
him
could
left.
stop.
I don't have
shaking me
high
so I can
strength. I'm just
speak.
fast. I have low intelligence, so I'm extrapolating off of a single data point. But this has worked 100% of the time. Who are you? And I shake.
He does not turn. He just sits there. Please stop shaking me.
He's right. It has 100% defective rate.
I slowly start unshaking him.
And he looks at everyone. I am indeed someone that studies the occult. I didn't know exactly what was happening here, and who was in on it, which is why I haven't said anything, but this is definitely not at all what it seems to be. I was tipped off about a week ago about a mansion out in the middle of the woods. People seem to disappear. So I came here, having found out that people are invited as guests. And
You were also invited as a guest, according to what was the butler.
I was not invited as a guest. I used a little bit of magic to make him think that, to make this place think that.
It knew you were coming.
It did know I was coming, which was a little bit scary, and it let me in. Anyway.
Oh, wait a minute.
Did you find anything upstairs?
No.
Well, we fought it again. Did you not hear us do the certified death scream?
I did hear the
That was
death
very
scream.
loud.
There was
But
also
I had
a lot of
feeling
big
that you would
booms.
be able to handle it. Yeah, there
I
was a
also
lot of
assume
big booms.
I
Chunks
also
of the
see
ceiling
that thing
came
goes-
down.
Yeah, I assume that thing goes off like a grenade.
Oh, yeah.
It was unfortunate, but also I imagined you were totally okay.
It got away.
As it seems to want to do. I don't think simply damaging it will get it to... We need to do something more. As I
Like-
alluded to earlier.
Like lower its
I'll
self-esteem.
think on it, and I begin meditating next to the other guy who's meditating.
Wait, what about that?
That's
My shavings.
We don't
Your
talk about that in
shavings?
public.
Yeah, I shake a bag of his skin next to the guy.
I don't understand.
Talked about tree
Well-
shavings and
A note that talked about treescape. What did it say?
don't remember.
Play me a song,
Well,
you're
we
the
have the
piano
note.
man.
I show him the note.
Sure. Are you showing? Interesting. Third, I have something out here on the table that I can't quite make heads or tails of.
Heads.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
That says I can make out that it says first, but I can't see what the rest of it is.
I'll take a look at it.
What are we looking at? The thing that says. Describe
On
the
the
thing
table.
that says
The thing on the
first.
table. So it's a book that is out on the table that you can see the word first, and then there's a bunch of words in very difficult to even see letters. Almost seem to be shifting continuously as you're attempting to look at them.
How are they shifting?
Essentially, like you're looking at a word and you think you see what it says, but then the letters seem to be moving around in ways that you can't explain. That boggle the mind.
I am boggled.
That's just how books work, guys. What do you mean?
Hypothetically, if I was in the kitchen, is there anything of interest in this room to investigate?
You can do an investigation check to see if there's anything extra that's not on the table.
Well, because last time we needed something to get the code. We didn't just have the code.
Right.
All right. So
Um,
in this room,
In this room, there are multiple bookshelves. There's a desk with the book that has the ever-shifting letters on top of it. It looks like their books have been taken off and put on the floor, that it has been searched through, but you are welcome to do an investigation check to see if there's anything that was missed.
Well, the
study.
last one had weird piano keys. Are there any false books? I'm gonna look for false or trick books.
Here, roll an investigation check.
All right.
You do not see any false or trick books. As far as you are concerned, anything of note is currently already on the table and has been found.
I'm gonna use my Furbolg once a day detect magic on that note. That's like swirling. The letters are moving on it.
It's very magical. The type of magic that even is... You can't even tell. The type of magic is is not otherworldly, but is beyond the basic types of magic that exist.
This is fucked up.
Exactly.
Normally,
I'll
like the
try and
different
read it.
magics
Richard
have
found
a
it.
smell.
Where did I find it? It was on the bookshelf back there behind you.
What's the
Which
title of?
bookshelf?
The title
Is
of
there-
the book is...
This magic smells like space.
So I've also got dispel magic, but I don't know that I could possibly do that.
The book itself has no title on it. It's just scribblings that sound to be scribbled by a madman.
You know, I almost took Eldritch as a language. Anywho,
You don't notice anything special about the place where the book was taken either.
is there a mirror in here?
There's not. It seems like you can try to focus on it to see if you can put the words together. If you want to focus a little bit longer, you can leave it be for now, go somewhere else.
What's the skill check if we're focusing on it?
Take a guess.
Is it investigation again?
It's intelligence based.
Ugh.
But
If you make it Arcana, I'll do it.
Are you gonna do it before I? So it's a saving throw.
Intelligence saving throw to focus on it.
Correct.
Okay.
That
I
sounds
have a
painful.
-1 to my intelligence saving throw. Does anybody have better than a -1?
No, I don't think so.
No.
I tie at -1.
I am not
I have a
hurt.
-2.
I am not hurt, so I crack my knuckles, splash some pus on the ground, stretch my back out. I'm like, all right, I've got this, and I stare at the book.
Can I help? Oh, okay.
If you help me, it has to be exactly like this.
Yeah.
I will let you help him, but if he fails, you also
Yeah.
take
Whatever
the effect is, because you're
Yeah,
both
for
looking
sure.
at it and focusing.
For sure. But we
Okay,
need this. We need this. We need the advantage.
Oh no.
Woof! 2 4s. Let's go.
Okay.
Thanks.
I will say, for the sake of the fact as we are finishing up for the night, you are still able to decipher it, but you do get ill effects because I don't think anyone's going to beat what I originally said as the DC. Because once again, I didn't realize everyone dumped int. So you both take 17 psychic damage.
Oh. That's a ouchie.
And also
Everybody else took the chronic. This is bullshit.
for the time being, as you look around and try and read other words, nothing else makes sense. Just those words in the book.
That's
It's
fine with
normal
me.
for exactly. Voltor can no longer
I just took damage.
read. And you can only understand basic forms of language as far as you only get the gist of what people are saying as something madness has entered your mind.
I think I'm
But
just normal.
in this book, you see this book specifically goes over this being and how it would be The failsafe for this being is warding it off of certain rooms, and it goes over a ritual to ward it off. That has to be performed on each wing that you don't want it to get into. And the first part of this, which is in the book, says, first, take 5 grams of the flesh of a being of many and cook it down to a liquid paste.
I grab someone's skillet without asking because I can't speak, and just squeeze.
You can speak basics. Yeah, you could like point and grunt and like have basics like.
No, I'm taking the skillet. Like,
Okay.
I just squeeze my gloop into a skillet, and he knows
The Asherborn's like taken aback. What is he doing?
Rufus, do you want to cook this with your fire? Because you also have read this, I'm assuming, by helping me, or are you and I just grunting kitchen and heading to the kitchen?
Oh, I canonically can't read.
Oh Jesus!
You read this though. Like this somehow you were able to read.
Okay,
so you can't-
okay.
Yeah.
If somehow
You
I
do
could,
know
I
this
would.
was yeah.
If somehow
The
I
words for
could.
once actually pull up. Yeah.
So
I-
he
okay.
procures a hand flame, and I start rendering down the flesh of many.
You seem to need something slightly larger of a flame. That would need to be. You get the idea that the kitchen would probably have to be the place to actually cook this.
Kitchen, and I just start going with a preheating pan of me.
Zoltorn walks off and says kitchen.
Did it say what to do with the rendered down
so
flesh of many?
you? It says mix with other ingredients, and you have first and third in there.
Okay, so I'm gonna start. Yeah, we'll do that, and then mix it.
Oh,
with
it's gonna
the,
be a little bit of all of us.
Yeah, we'll put a dash at the other.
What's it
The
gonna
other
want
one in
from
there.
me?
But yeah, as Torn goes off towards the kitchen, that's where we're gonna end it because it's 10:30.
Neat. That was fun.
It was good. It's a good little.
I enjoyed
little
it.
thing.
Mhm.
The
I didn't.
what?
I wish that there were no curseborn character images. Oddly enough, even though
Right,
the game
there's no.
gives,
Yeah.
even though the game gives you one, but I also don't want to be a Victorian London werewolf.
Yeah. Why not?
Why not though?
Also, it doesn't feel like I would need a claw gauntlet if I was a werewolf.
It's true, but that's because it looks cooler. Now it is a claw gauntlet. Little bit of trivia. The password isn't about soup for the server.
Don't believe you.
It's the I don't know if anyone knows the author that wrote the book